What's our consequences going to be for killing a very important wizard in a sand world team?
Ra,
That'd be
you're,
nice.
you're,
Ra,
Ra,
no one
you're
knows we killed
overlooking
him.
something. No
His
one
body
knows we
is
killed him.
literally lying outside of this tower.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they still
but
they,
how-
they still don't know we were here.
All right. Last time when we left off, everyone was trying to climb the tower in their own unique way, where Tycho, I think it was Tico, came down and retrieved Gryko and pulled him up to the top of the tower, where you all did not see him anymore. So we're all up here with Gryko. Gryko, my boy! Glad you decided to come up with me.
Okay.
Would you like
Rather-
some tea?
I'm okay. I'm not that parched yet. It's rather spacious up here. I thought a wizard's tower would be sort of claustrophobic, but you get a really good view of the town.
It
Yeah,
is
we're
a
not
great
streaming
view.
right now.
Damn.
Please, take a look at the telescope.
As a shiny telescope, I think I will. I will put my left. Wait a minute, Tico. You haven't put any. I checked the rim of the eyepiece for any black substance. To
There
see if
is
it's playing a
none,
trick on
no.
me. I know your ways. Okay, I put my left eye to it and I focus.
So it is currently focused on the stadium.
Okay.
You're roughly 2 to 3 miles away.
Huh. I mean, I should have really known, Tico. What is your obsession with the stadium? I mean, I can tell from the way that you frankly transgressed the boundaries of nature and cloning me, and we can talk about that. But what is your obsession with the league? Why does it have to go this far?
What do you mean, Greco? How far have we gone?
You say with a wry smile and a wink in your face. Look, I went down to the Coliseum. We've seen a whole bunch of stuff. Frankly, I was disturbed before I left the league. You know why I left. Now I'm even more disturbed. And frankly, I'm kind of sickened with you, Tico. I knew you were intense. I knew you were focused. And that's one of the reasons we gelled together so much. You were focused on winning. I was focused on being the best. But what you've done to me, it's a violation I don't think I ever thought was possible. All of these duplicates, they have no story, they have no life. They aren't, I mean, are they really things to be so subservient to one purpose and have no other passions or desires but whatever you tell them to do?
Greco,
And to
Greco,
win?
Greco, I think you are mistaken. The stories are built on the field, into the pits. When they go and play, the audience comes around and watch them struggle. They watch them play, they watch them win.
And this is how you see life. It's a performance, and you struggle, you win, or you lose. So what are you struggling for? What do you hope to gain? What do you see as your end goal?
Greco, do you remember what it was like 2 years ago?
I do.
The game was played. Barely any gold crossed hands. No one really came. Our kingdom was dilapidated. Poor. Now we flourish. We're a force in the world.
Where do you see yourself in this new vision of Callumshire?
In the next few days, probably somewhere near the top, I imagine.
There must be a pigeon in here somewhere. And then after that, I mean, is this just another victory to another victory to another victory? Is this a perpetual cycle, Tico?
I mean, it is a prosperous future for all of Calmshire.
How far does your telescope go? Where do you set your eye on next?
I look no further than Callumshire itself.
I
It's
mean,
a
you talk about the prosperous future of our nation. When you're putting yourself ahead of that, and I understand that you've always been like this. I'm curious, Tico. What else have you sacrificed? What else have you done? Who else have you violated? Who else have you bespoiled, murdered even? Who else have you been in cahoots with to get to this place? I mean, surely somebody else is vying for control over Calnshire and then control over the continent.
the continent?
What?
No.
So your focus is purely on Calnshire. There's nothing else.
I have no reason to go any further. Once we have established ourselves, we will be brought to the council table upon the mighty nations. I see nothing further than that, than a fair share of the world itself.
You think you will get a fair share? Do you? Do you think those other members of those nations will be sharpening their daggers for you, plotting in secret?
Everyone has sharp daggers, Greco. That's not a problem. He walks
Yeah.
over near the pit, and he pauses. He just looks straight down. It's like, He's a little focused on it for a few seconds, but he walks over to his desk, or his bookshelf over here on this other side.
Okay.
And just starts rummaging through a few things.
Can I nonchalantly scope the room, but also go towards what I think is that destructo ball, the blue,
Okay.
spherical.
So that's just the wizard cistern. That's not the same thing as before.
Okay. So I'll casually go over to it and go whoop do 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 and turn back to him. Yeah. What's the look in his? Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Please.
Do a Arcana check.
Of course, my liege.
Oh, I have hiccups.
Oh,
I
another
hope you are slowly
strong.
cured of your ailment.
That's exclamation mark 1d20, right? Nope.
You need a space in there.
You're
We also
gonna need a
found
space
out
in there.
you can just exclamation mark R as a
Yeah, it
shortcut.
works on that one. That's what I did earlier.
6. So looking
nice.
around, you see various scrolls, books, potions. Nothing you can really pinpoint of what they were or what they are.
Yeah.
But I do need a perception check from you.
Yeah, sure. I think that's another pretty weak point. Oh no, a little there. I've got Fleetwood Mac in my mind for some reason. Yeah, get in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, flex.
So you see him pick up a pouch from his bookshelf, and he pulls out a rather large gold coin that he's just examining. He carries over to the pit, looks down, looks back at the coin. Satisfied, he puts it back in the bag and puts it back on the bookshelf. You have interesting friends, Greco.
Yeah, I do. I mean, friends. Yeah, companions. They're interesting, all right. They've got, interests, specialities. I'm gonna start. Can I? I'm right beside that pit, so I can peek through, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna take a little side-eye glance to see if a normal halfling can actually see anything by looking, or if that little coin was some kind of viewing device.
No, looking down, you can see all the way to the bottom to the skeleton pit at the bottom with the rubies and sapphires. From here, you can barely see some of your allies and different floors, but you just see
Okay.
boots at that point. You don't really see, you can't determine who's who and who's what.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we hear what's being said? How far away, like from Rad myself?
Oh, you are very far away.
All right.
So yeah. Okay. Note taking finished. Yeah, my friends are interesting. I mean, they're very loyal. They're kind of quirky, kind of dumb, but hell, ain't we all? I mean, Tico, where are your friends? Where are your accomplices? I've heard so much about your connections to the Crimson Eye. I'm curious. How far do those connections go?
They're not my friends, Greco. They're paid hired help. They work for us.
Right. So you have no qualms that we might have, disposed of a few, and our future plans might, per se, include the disposal of even more. That wouldn't perturb you at all.
He walks over. He puts his hand on your shoulder. Don't worry, they have not affected my plans whatsoever.
Ha 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 ha. Hmm. Yeah, you mentioned us. I mean, us? Who is that inclusive of, if not your paid hirelings?
Well, let's see. Hold on, let me grab my book. It's not in here.
He just runs over to the bookshelf as a Tycho.
So one is called Sauron, the other one is called Sauron.
You must take the path to
Oh, what's this?
cynicism.
One of them here is called Barrelhorn.
Oh, Tacit, when did you get hold of the script?
There we go.
Never.
No,
This is just a draft I've got in my hands.
No, I was writing my book for another story. Many sessions from now, but
Ooh.
okay. Let's see. Well, there's Rickmore, Gearlock, Shy, Theodore. There's quite a few of them. Vongus, Greybeard. We all have a similar goal.
And your similar goal.
To save
Is to-
Kalimshar. I don't know how many ways to say this.
Oh no, I'm following you. I'm just thinking about how you're going to share all the power with those people. But you're definitely at the top of the pyramid.
I wouldn't say the top. One of the many angles.
Okay, it's a a shape with many sides. Let's say.
Almost like a decahedron, if you would.
Indeed. I mean, I was never too good with maths, but deca sounds like 10, and well, maybe there's 10 of you. Look, Tico, I'm confused. You're giving me the whole mad wizard about to do something really stupid / dangerous vibe, but I know how your mind works. I know your focus. I know your intensity, and somewhere in what you said, I believe you. I believe that you want power. I believe that you wanna better Kalimshire, but I'm not quite sure what the payoff's going to be for the folks down there, the folks who don't have bread in their mouths, who don't have a wizard's tower. I'm very, very worried with the people that you've mentioned, what Kalimshire's future is going to look like. And frankly, I don't really know what's going to happen at the end of this tournament, because we have information that's going to be really bloody.
He
And
pulls
I can't.
He pulls a book from the bookshelf. Look at this, Greco. Have a look. And he hands you a small little bound book.
Can I can I get a vibe check? Like, is wait a minute.
What are you looking for?
Insight. Can I get an insight check that he has good intentions passing me this book?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool.
The hell just happened?
14.
Okay. Yeah, as far as you can tell, He honestly wants you to look at the book and see for yourself.
Okay, I'll whatever page he's opened the book at, I'll take my eyes off him and I'll look at the book. Okay,
Okay.
Tico, what am I looking for?
So looking at the book is basically the bookkeeping of funds for the Callumshire tournaments and sandball teams. And they are heavily taxed, where a great deal of their money all gets funneled to the local regents who own the teams. It would be a good 80 to 85% of all proceeds go into the individual pockets of each regent and the king regent.
So what you're trying to tell me is someone's getting rich off the league that you made popular. So your work has managed to give these players a better chance, even at the expense of their own physical forms, their own mental capacities. But you're saying to me that there's corruption that needs to be changed, and you and your fellow counselors are going to be the ones to change this. Or am I reading too much into this?
That is the intention. The regents take too much from everyone. Even all the proceeds and all the ticket sales go to the regents. We get nothing from it. So we can't inspire the additional people. You talk about bread and mouths. The economy works on a circular basis. Like, the top 8 can't just hoard all the wealth. There needs to be a redistribution. And the only way to do that is to remove the problem.
Redistribution of the wealth, help the masses. So you actually are your gang, your underground gang of thieves, of murderers, are actually just egalitarians. You're here to help with force.
That's the only way change is made.
I mean, did you ever consult any of the religious factions around? Anybody that could take a maybe more diplomatic process? Or was this just
Who
the
owns the
strong making strong
diplomacy?
decisions?
Where does the church lie when money's handed out?
Yes, different churches in different ways. I mean, Tico, what am I supposed to do with this? I'm supposed to let you murder a bunch of people, let you blow up a coliseum.
Murder? What do you think I'm doing?
Well, right now you're making me look at tax forms and a ledger. I mean, what were you transporting to the Coliseum the other day? Vongus. What was Vongus transporting?
Vongus was just doing exactly what he was told to do. And that's all he needs to know. Alright, let's go downstairs to everyone else.
Okay.
Mew.
I'm probably gonna be, just standing next to Callan and the guard, making sure that neither of them are just gonna go at each other a
What
bit.
floor were you on? No, you were still farther
Well,
down. Ooh, there we go.
There. That's us.
Space.
Yeah, you see how far away that was?
Yeah.
Several floors. You're not hearing their conversation.
Okay.
My ears on the. Anyway,
Alright, yeah, you are surrounding this guard who is very freaked out.
I'm gonna back away a little bit then if we're surrounding him. I'm just gonna, step away from the edge.
Okay?
Just, give him some space.
He's still a bit confused and alarmed. Who are you? Why are you here?
We're with. Oh, go ahead.
We're with Gryko. He's just gone up to have a little chat to his uncle. We're his bodyguards.
Who the fuck is
friend.
Gryko?
Bodyguards, same thing.
Looking at him just like, yes, Ryko.
Krakow, yep.
Yes, Gryko.
Your boss's nephew?
He looks very confused and not at all taking in what you're trying to give to him.
Well,
Can I check to see if he's under some kind of influence of like a spell or something, or any other magical means?
Arcana.
Modified 20.
Yeah, he's not under a spell. He's really confused on what you're trying to explain to him. He doesn't know of any nephews. He just knows Tico, and that's about it.
Then I'm just gonna, look.
How do we join our friend upstairs?
He looks to you and says, "You don't."
We've made it this far.
He's gonna try to lance you.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you were in battle previously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Go for it.
Don't kill. I'm just gonna say don't kill him, Callan. Once he's attacked him with the lance.
Ah,
That doesn't hit.
9.
Um.
So you just swing, just as lunge with a lance and a miss.
Yeah. Can I disarm him using like swords to knock his staff? It's not a staff. His spear out of his hand.
It'll be a dexterity attack.
Okay. My dexterity attack. Come on, do. Oh, that was shit. It's 10.
Oh shit.
You're able to latch down with your swords onto his his lance. You made it immobile, but you did not disarm him.
Listen, I don't want to kill you, but you're forcing my hand here.
He's gonna attempt to grapple you.
Go for it.
Are you doing anything, Ra? Ra?
I'll intervene if Callan looks like he's about to be in trouble.
Okay.
Okay.
And if he looks like he's gonna be in trouble, then I'll cast Entangle and I'll try and immobilize the guy.
17.
Okay, then I need to make a. Is it a strength saving throw?
Yep.
Athletics versus acrobatics, or something along those lines.
All right. Is it a? Do we do acrobatics or do we do?
Do a strength.
Okay. There's a 22.
Wait.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, so he tries to press his arms down upon you. He lets go of his lance, but you're able to just like duck out of his arms and sidestep.
Oh, I could have thrown him over the side. I decided not to do that. Can I try and? No, I'm not going to be able to knock him out because I have to get his hit points down to 0. Blah, 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 so, I'm going to try for another disarm.
Okay.
You said it was a dex.
Yep.
Can I?
Well, he let go of his lance.
Oh, he's like over his lance.
Yeah.
Right.
When he tried to grapple you with both arms, he let go of the
I
lance.
suppose, yeah. Okay. Can I? I'm gonna try restraining him.
Okay.
Strength or what am I doing?
For a grapple?
Yep.
You're gonna do a dex.
Oh, that was shit again. Fuck.
What do you got?
That's a 9.
Oh no. So from Ross' perspective, you just see these two like grabbing at each other but not touching each other, kind of like just
like one of
dancing
them-
in a
it's-
circle. No
It's
one's
like
got.
one of them fights you see on the playground, just 7-year-olds trying to hit each other.
Slap at each other in the
Do you
face.
remember? Do you remember that music video to "Beat It" where the two guys are knife fighting but none of them even touch each other?
Yeah.
That's kind of what's happening.
I'm just gonna stand there, like, very unimpressed at Callan's for some reason now incompetence, but
Alright.
I'll let them do what they're doing, and if it gets to the point where one of them will die or some shit like that, I'll intervene.
All right, further down below with Balhorn, Klein, and Tacit, you hear ha ha ha, but no real screams or anything like that from above.
I think somebody's bowel movements are happening.
Does
Maybe,
Callan still
maybe
have the
someone's
rope
not a fan
tied
of
to his
heights. And
waist?
it's just
Yeah, there is a rope dangling still.
Yep.
You see it flickering around as they're attempting to wrestle upstairs, but
Actually,
that's about it.
As I'm circling him, am I not entangling him up?
You haven't then completely encircled each other.
To Cat, do you want to boost up there and see what's going on?
Sure.
I wouldn't trust him.
Bruh.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm quite certain Takat's got his. You had claws out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still
Whether
got your claws
they're
out.
whether they're any helpful at climbing or not, because they're just like metal daggers.
Wolverine claws, yeah.
I thought you scaled up the other floor.
No, that was
With
me
a
and
rope,
Callan.
yes.
Ah, all right. Ah,
But I'd be willing to try again for you.
okay. Well, if you want, I could put you on my shoulders and lift you up.
That would be appreciated, sure.
All right, acrobatics.
Oh, easy, cool. Should never say that. Ah, I should have learnt by now not to ever say that.
What's your roll?
Acrobatics, yes.
Yes.
7.
Ah, easy. Not a problem, he says.
All right. So, as Klein boosts you up, you try to place the claws into any holding that you can in the stone, and it's just scratching across the stone with metal.
Is it working? It doesn't sound like it's working, but is it working?
It isn't, no.
Ah,
Can I, oh, no, I was about to say, can I reach the ledge? There's no way I can reach the ledge.
can you reach the rope?
Yeah,
That's-
there's no ledge up here. The rope is
Yeah.
actually over on this side.
Yeah, it's like robust on our level.
You could.
There is 50 feet of rope, isn't there, DM?
I mean, you can just go boop, 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 boop.
Yeah,
It-
it's
and-
50 feet.
and it
piece
is,
of
yeah.
rope, but it's not going down 50 feet because it's got the bit going down to when it starts going down. If that makes sense.
So you got-
already.
It's
There's 10
10,
feet.
20,
Probably about
30.
40.
Yeah, it's dangling down about 5 feet from you.
Okay, we'll
Can
walk over and pick you up onto the rope then, yeah?
Can I make sure Callan doesn't get immediately yanked backwards at the sudden weight of Ticket on the rope and like hold it
Whoa,
just?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm gonna
away
say
from
no
Red now.
because you're not expecting what's happening.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Because you're holding your action to see if he's in danger or not from the battle, not from something else.
Fair enough. Then this is going to be very awkward if Callan
Yep.
doesn't get.
I think
If
that-
Callan fails the strength check and gets
Bottle it.
yanked backwards off the edge.
All right, Tacit, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get back off of your shoulders.
You're going to get off of my shoulders?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're
it's
going to
not
go down the
sticky.
rope.
No.
Climb it.
Why, why is he suddenly against climbing the rope when I brought up that Callan would get pulled off? That's
I
Oh,
know.
it wasn't that. I was just thinking, why do I need to go up there?
Because you,
You wanted to go up there in the first place. Like you literally said, "Can you get
Yeah,
me your
well,
stuff?"
I was asked. Then I actually had to think about it. I was like, yeah, why do I actually need to go up there apart from the fact that there's combat or whatever up there?
so you can get your murder hobo instincts out of the
Yeah,
way. and
no,
just-
that's the thing. I'm not a murder hobo. Yeah,
Alright.
I'll get down from my shoulders. And I'm gonna, yeah, get down from my shoulders.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone else doing
Oh,
anything?
you climb down.
Well, how far away is Greco? Can I message him? Granted, he can't reply, but can I message him?
But he
You
can reply to a
You can
message.
certainly try.
Okay. Well, I would like to message to Greco
Okay.
and say, is everything all right up there? If you can figure out a way to get us up there to join you, it'd be most appreciated. And if you can hear what I'm even trying to say, kick something down the middle of the tower just to as confirmation.
Or just cough. You could have done that.
We can't hear what he's saying.
No, but
Hold on,
he
I
whispered.
gotta,
He can
I gotta
whisper
pull
back
something
to you.
up real quick.
Yeah,
You can reply once to a message because you can
telepathically,
reply
but I'm
to-
sure that Greco is anti-message, so I don't think he'd even want to do it.
But if he even spoke, then he would say it. He would still hear it.
Yeah.
That is. Hold on, I'm looking at the stats for something real quick.
Is that really good or really
Uh,
bad?
It's going to be like a bookcase or something comes flying down the middle of the.
Oh, wrong command.
A bookcase mimic.
Yeah.
My favourite.
Goddamn librarians.
Actually, that
Oh!
isn't to me. It's
Okay.
a mimic.
Yeah, so Greco, you're able to hear it, and Tycho does not.
Ooh.
Even with his
Lol.
+9 in his perception roll, I've rolled a 1.
Oh, shit.
Yahoo! The hair.
He is
You love
deaf.
one.
Okay, I'm gonna say, like, to Tycho, in this brief moment. You know, I feel quite comfortable up here, but I don't know if there's any way I can really reconcile our meeting this way. I'm pretty sure nothing's about my feet, apart from a bunch of papers, right?
There's a few papers, scrolls, and a potion. They're all just lying about. There's like very little room to walk around
Yeah,
and not walk into something.
I'll try to, like, nonchalantly just, like, brush my heel against some papers to make them fall down the hole. And not really care about it, just sort of, like, be looking around Tycho, just, as if I did it, I'm clumsy, that's what happens around
Okay.
me.
Sounds like performance.
Okay. So yeah, by happenstance, enough papers fall that they start just fluttering straight down the hole. A few of them catch on a few random ledges, but they seem to go all the way down.
Okay.
And
I'll
and Tycho's not too concerned about what the papers. He's like, okay, they were on the ground to begin with.
yeah.
But they're gone. I can get them later.
Scrolls of fireballs.
So I'll hold whatever me and Tycho are going to go on to for later. I guess, like, the rest of the people are continuing. So that's my response.
All right. As you're all standing there, trying to grapple this guard. Hold on, one up. There we go. You're on this floor. You just see some papers floating down past you. The guard's a little confused, like, that's strange.
I'm just gonna continue to watch the fight and make sure nothing goes wrong.
Okay, Kellen.
Can I tackle him to the ground?
Yes.
I want him to miss and run into the wall like a fucking skit.
So a tackle is going to be a strength check.
Right, okay.
Use
Oh, that was so close to being 17. It's a 6. Damn it. Yeah, that was a fail.
Let's see. Well, you have to beat what his strength roll here in a second.
Let's hope he rolls a 1.
Yeah,
I know
he
I've
said
been
number
rolling pretty
1.
low. 16. Nope.
Yeah,
So in the tussling, he instead pins you, but you're both on the ground.
ugh.
Does the guy have any weapons on him?
No, he dropped his lance.
Okay, I'm gonna go over the lance and, like, just bring it away from the fight a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, they're just struggling.
I'm just gonna stare at them. I'm not gonna fight them because, again, the whole point is we come in here, we're not gonna kill people. So.
All right. Down below, you see some papers flutter by and on the way down.
What does this mean?
Oh, well, I messaged Gryko to see if he's needs any assistance and if he can get us up there or anything like that. And I told him, obviously, as he can't reply, to kick something down the hole, so we know that he's heard us.
Well, what he said to Tycho, you heard. That
Okay.
one phrase he responded back with, you heard it.
Okay. Well,
What did he say?
that he couldn't see a way to get down or get us up.
Ah, well, I guess I could always just fly up there.
Well, as a fly, so you don't get spotted.
Or just in like a bird and just try and just bypass everything like Gryko did with the floating disc. I mean, Tycho, sorry.
But you could, but I think they would notice a bird flying in the middle of this tower of theirs. A fly, on the other hand, I don't think they would notice too much.
Well, remember the last time I turned into a fly?
No.
the events were nearly tacit. This one time I turned into a fly, and well, they're not very intelligent, and I nearly got distracted and nearly started chewing on some really moldy cheese on a boat.
You sure that's down to the fly thing?
I distinctly remember him landing on some woman's head as well.
No,
Yeah, you-
yes, I'm pretty sure. I'm not that fond of cheese to, nearly risk my life for it. But
Oh, it's up to you.
Sure, Nix will be glad to hear that then.
You, upon hearing the word Nixie, Valhorn then starts to sob again as you reminded him why he was so sad to begin with.
Oh. I'll go and give
What a
Valhorn a pat
loser.
on the back.
well, thank you, Clyde. Thank you. Hopefully she will respond to me. Hopefully I'll earn her trust again one day. One day. Okay then. So I guess we're pretty much stuck on this level, so this probably might as well start going up.
If you look at
Does
the
it-
cheat code, hamster level.
Tanzid, why don't you try throwing your hammer with the rope there?
Where to?
The next floor, of course.
Well, why
Hold on.
throw the rope when there's this rope right here?
Ah, yes, I see this rope now. Sorry, it just looks invisible to me.
How many floors above are we, by the way, DM?
You are.
Me and Callum.
There's a room behind this wall, but you're right here on the second one.
So 2 floors up, roughly.
So roughly 20 feet up.
20 feet, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
You're within yelling distance easily.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're on the floor below, it looks like, at
Yep.
least.
I'm gonna go into the corner where Klein is, I guess, and I'm gonna try and touch the ceiling to see if anything happens when I touch the ceiling. Actually, no, I'm just gonna be touching the ceiling, that general area. It's not just one place. I'm just
Okay. Yeah, you touch the ceiling and it is cold and smooth stone.
Nothing out of the ordinary that can potentially be pulled down or anything like that.
I need an investigation check if you're actually looking for something.
Yeah. I'm looking for anything that can be like pulled down.
Balhorns, trousers.
Heyo.
Mm,
He's not wearing trousers.
Ah,
hold on. Where are you all rolling? I'm
Oh,
flipping
sorry, I
around.
rolled on the my
Okay.
bad. I'll roll on the character.
No, I've got like 10 windows open and I need to focus on the ones that need to be open.
all of them, every single one.
Well, here, let me change this so I have the overlay to the dice bag and not the stupid memes you're posting.
Whoa.
Stupid.
Memes.
Yeah, bloody fantastic.
That's it.
I
Kill
think
everyone.
One of those is a lot more important.
That's it, I hate everyone. There we go. Okay. So, with the 11, as you look around and you're searching, you pass the rope and where Tass is standing, but on this corner you actually feel a little bit of a outlet and a small hook.
Ah, maybe this is the way up.
I'll try and pull down on the hook.
Yeah, you pull down a little thing of stairs like a... Do you have pull-down attics here?
Yes.
Yeah, some houses do.
Loft attic.
A loft attic? Okay, yeah, it's like that where you just pull down a little bit of set of stairs. It did not work at
And
all.
you broke the floor.
I did.
Are they in,
Oh,
like, the
no.
middle part between us and, like, them? Like,
Yes.
the middle part of the floor? Okay.
And then
What the
I
hell
look
is
back
going
to Klein and Tassa and I go,
I think maybe this is the method of scaling this.
Ah, well done, Battlehorn. Well done.
Hmm.
I proceed up the stairs.
I don't know why it's doing this.
I'll follow and watch this.
Oh, that's
the
why there was something
staircase
on top of
having a
it.
Hissy fit.
Making the stairs.
Hold on.
These tiles fall like dominoes.
The DM's perfectly crafted tower is now coming down.
No,
Pretty
it's...
much, yeah.
I forgot there's other stuff. Okay. So from here, you're able to make your way up. Oh, jeez. Fix that. Turn build off. Now I can move characters. All right, you make it to the next floor. Up on this floor, you see a bunch of hooks, a little bit of skeleton bones, a metal door, and then to your left, a study table with a small little chest with additional stairs going up.
Oh wow, perfect. I found even more stairs and a chest, but the chest is now hidden behind the stairs. So
You didn't see that.
I didn't see the chest. I'm going to. I guess I'll go up the stairs. I'm going up to the top myself.
Okay, going up these stairs, you find a trapdoor from underneath. They're made of wood.
I'll just go to open it and see what happens.
I fall
Constantly.
down, I fall down on top of you.
You pull open the trap door, and you just see this red furry carpet just sink down a little bit on you.
Nixie? Oh no, just a cop.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, I will try and
Boyfriend of the Year award goes to
see if
Balhorn right here.
it's moving. If it's not, is it moving freely? Am I able to move out the way?
It's not going to freely move, but it is material that you can push up on.
I will then proceed to pull.
Okay, I need a strength check.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. There we go.
No.
Where'd you roll? 11?
9.
Okay, yeah, you...
Sounded so defeated.
So, on the layer up, I need a perception check from Raw and Callan.
Would I notice anything when I'm lying down on my back?
It wouldn't be in your back, but you're on the ground, but you'll... It's kind of obvious what he's trying to do.
Okay, perception.
12.
Oh, I got a 16.
Yeah, so as you're grappling the guy, from where the beds are in the room, you see it bounce up a little bit. It's like, dunk, dunk, as like someone's punching it from below. All right,
Does the guard notice it?
he's too focused with trying to keep you still. All right, so, Callan.
I am going to. Can I throw him off? Like
It would
to
just
the
be
side?
it'd be a strength, yeah, to ungrapple.
Right. I'm going to try and rolling in Discord tonight because that obviously doesn't want to work with me in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
So it's we can actually get away with /R. Oh,
Yeah, or exclamation point R.
exclamation point R. 1d20 plus. No, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn.
So,
I'm so
Damn.
I'm.
Whoa.
so the guard has you pinned, and he starts trying to roll you towards the hole itself.
All right, I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
step in. I'm gonna step in about now. So,
Okay, what are you doing?
can I go over and just like try and like hoist the guard off Callan and pull him away?
It'd be a strength, yes.
All right, let's hope this goes okay. My strength isn't. It's mediocre.
Clearly, mine's less than that.
19. I just rolled a flat
Fuck's
19.
sake.
I have no modifiers, so just 19.
All right, yeah, you're able to hoist him up and pulling him completely away. He's still trying to fight you off a little bit, but he's too concerned that you so easily and effortlessly pick him up.
I'm just gonna say, as I'm pulling away, I'm just gonna say, calm down, all right? We don't kill anyone here. We'll be gone as soon as our friend gets back, and I'll just, as I bring him away, I'm gonna slowly like bring him further away from Callan,
Okay.
so I can be comfortably say I'll let him go, and Callan won't fall off the edge.
Tacit and Klein, you notice the rope that was dangling just gave a lot more slack all of a sudden.
Oh no.
Oh. They must have went and tied it onto something.
The rope that you know Callan has.
I'm guessing it's fine. Shall we go and follow Balhorn and figure out what he's up to? You know, he gets himself into all sorts of mischief.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking the stairs?
Yeah. Well, we can't take the elevator, can we?
I mean, there was the stairs of the rope. Your choice.
The elevator.
All right, yeah. You see Balhorn on the second story, or on the floor that you're on now, just punching this red carpet above him.
Balhon, stop! Balhon, can you just stop whilst I go in there pray for this poor soul that has been
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course, I'm sorry. I'm just a bit distracted lately. Maybe once you're finished, you can help me with this bed. I mean, this carpet. This carpet.
Definitely seems distracted.
What are y'all doing?
I'm gonna go and say a little prayer for over the remains of the skeleton.
Okay,
And
medicine check, please.
See if he has a skeleton key.
Medicine check.
Does it come through
Where'd you roll?
on D&D Beyond?
Are you sure you're in the right channel?
Doesn't show you've rolled.
Oh, try again.
There we go. It's a question mark.
Does it come through?
Medicine check 12.
12. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Looking at it, it is not humanoid. It is a beast.
Oh.
But you successfully say a prayer for it.
Does it have a skeleton key to open this door?
It does not have a skeleton key.
Oh.
A skeleton key.
Okay. Right. Balhorn. Have you tried using this door to see where it goes? It may open whatever you're trying to break down.
Balhorn's on mute.
Oh.
I assume he also means yes then.
Sorry, I was actually upstairs as well. I said, well, our friends are upstairs, you see, and these are stairs leading upwards. So maybe you just give me a hand in lifting this here rug, which seems to be very heavy. We can hopefully meet up with the people there that are now above us.
Okay, but I'll give you a hand. Don't pull your back out.
Yes.
I'll be really really upset if I have to go through those doors to open this. If we can't do it this way.
Well, we have to try first. And...
All right. A strength check with advantage. Pick who wants to do it.
The strongest member of the party, so I shall do it.
I mean, don't you have the highest strength score?
I'm supposed to have the highest strength score, but
Yeah,
I'm
you
rolling
do.
shit like tonight.
Jack shit.
You're supposed to, but then I just came over and picked this guy up like he weighs nothing.
I just want to say, Callan, that we've gone through 3 different bots, and I have to say it's you.
You know they say they got the luck of the Irish. I don't have any of that.
Use it all up.
Okay, how's about this? How's about I roll once and Klein rolls once, and that's like advantage?
And you just take the best of the two? That's
he
fine.
wants to do that, so he gets
Yeah.
to roll as well.
Has Klein already done it?
I haven't rolled
Has to roll.
Well, we're rolling. It's just a strength check, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a string check, both roll.
It's just a strength.
And we're taking the best one out of the two of you.
Okay.
Which sounds like it's going to be yours.
Boo.
18.
Oh wow.
Okay. So
Oh, it pivoted on the 20 and 19, and it went to a 1.
One guys, strongest party member.
So you shove really hard on the carpet above you. You topple the bed and move it aside, but you didn't tear through the carpet. But you do realize the weight of it has been removed.
Aha! We're nearly there, Klein.
Shall we pull the carpet down? If you feel like it's nearly there.
Can I upon like lifting the bed up, can I start off by going, ooh, that as in like, so I've just finished pushing the bed off.
Yeah,
This
so
reminds me of Gryko in the house at the Elven Village.
Raw, the guard, and Callan just see the bed get shifted over, and you hear a ooh from underneath the carpet.
I'm just gonna shake my head.
Actually, I'm gonna do a quick check on the guard.
Does he get spooked? That'd be great.
15. He backs away. He's not entirely sure what's going on.
I'm gonna help
I'll
Callan
do the
to his
funny
feet,
voice
like,
again,
hold
tell
that
him to
hand
leave him
and, like,
alone.
pull him up and shit.
Alright, you're both standing in front of the guard in the flipped over bed.
I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna go over to the carpet or rug or whatever the fuck. I feel like I would know who that is, so I'm gonna attempt to, you know, move the carpet, move whatever, because I imagine they're coming from underneath at this point. So
Yeah, so there's the two beds. One they flipped over, but everything is still on the carpet. And they're just pushing underneath it.
I thought we were pulling the carpet down.
Hang on, step
Well,
back.
even then you wouldn't be able to pull it down. It's underneath two beds.
I'm gonna like call out to him. I'm gonna just say, step back. I'm gonna cut it over, and I'm gonna like get my dagger out, ready to cut it. But I'm gonna wait till he's not there, so I don't stab him in the face or some shit.
While he's doing that, the spear that was on the ground, can I just kick it over the side?
The lance, yeah. Clang, 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 clang.
Oh,
that was my favorite spear.
Should we do a strength check for that? Because I might actually stab myself in the foot with it. No, my luck.
No, we're not gonna do that.
It was a lance, not a spear.
And below, I'm assuming you both back away from Ra's voice.
You accidentally cut off Klein's trunk.
As I did, if you're backed, I don't know if you're backed up, but I'll give it maybe like a test prod with my hands and then cut it open.
Yeah, you're able to cut them open and reveal the trapdoor and the carpet underneath, or the stairs underneath.
Hello!
Up you come, and I'll, you know, walk back over to Callan.
Okay.
I said, see, Klein, if we hadn't tried, we would have stayed away from our other teammates for hours on end.
Travesty that would have been.
We could have found all the useful stuff that could have turned the elevator on.
I mean, you don't know about it, so that's metagaming.
There's no such thing as an elevator.
That elevates. When
And it would be called a lift, because it would lift you up.
I will
But it would elevate you to new levels.
yes.
No?
As I walk up the stairs, I will say hello to Client's right beside me, to Callan and Ra, and I go, it turns out that if you look to the ceilings, there might be a contraption that lowers some stairs for us to walk up.
Okay.
So we didn't have to needlessly risk our lives throwing each other up the gap in the middle of them.
Yeah,
That was entertaining.
That was more fun, though, yeah.
Alright, the five of you are now on this floor. Decorative, there's a lot of gargoyle heads facing the pit. This field of spikes with a lot of skeletons that are chained up on the other side. The one guard by himself kind of freaked out about he's now outnumbered. Then you do see the golden chest to the left and the weapons rack to the right.
I'm going to turn to the gardens and say, if you want to live, go and stand over in the corner and don't look at us.
Don't look at us.
He looks around confused and realizes there is no corners in this room.
Well, behind that pillar, or beside the pillar. Sorry, you can't always see me move my mouse.
This pillar right here.
This one I'm clicking on.
Go to the timeout corner.
If my character, if you look to the left, I'm pointing over to
The top right corner.
Top right corner, yes.
Okay. Do a intimidation check.
Oh, great, another roll that I'm going to be shit at.
With your -1 in charisma, yeah.
No, I've got a +2 in this, I'll have you know.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Oh, I got 21 for
19.
that.
Nice.
Well, 21 plus my modifier. Oh, sorry, yep.
Why did that not add?
I'm not
He's
sure.
still
It hasn't been doing it
Has-
properly.
Yeah, it hasn't been doing it for me or anyone else either.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, he's very intimidated by the large reinforcements you just brought up, so he's just gonna be over here with no weapons and just sit down.
Where is the weapons rack, by the way? Because I
It's
didn't
in
take
front of
note
you.
of that.
Right in front of you.
Okay, well, I'll have a look. I'll like, where's the track? Oh shit, right there. What's on
Perception
the
check,
map?
please.
Yeah, from when you were before, it was behind a pillar, but now that you're over here next to the carpet, you're able to see everything.
What is on the weapons rack?
There's
I'm
a
imagining
spear,
some basic-
hammer, and an axe.
Basic shit.
Well, a spear, hammer, and an axe.
It's not a
Yeah,
plus 75, so I don't want it.
I'm not. No, I'm just thinking like basic weapons and shit. Like, was there anything like, oh, there's a great hammer here or something like that? You know what I mean?
Can I, while he's doing that, can I investigate the gargoyle to the is closest to me? Is it magical? Is it? Can I sense any magic coming off it, emanating from it?
Do a sleight of hand check.
Check. Oh, that's a 6.
No, you're just feeling around the gargoyle, and everything seems pretty solid.
Can I try pushing it? Is it like is it proper solid stone or is it?
It will not move. It is affixed to the ground.
Okay.
So, on now.
Dim, have I spotted the remains that are opposite me? Oh, to my right. Sorry, I just realised.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
ton of them up there.
Yeah. I'll go over. I go over to them and pray for their souls.
Okay. Another medicine check.
Okay.
And I'm going to wrap up the rope and untie it from around my waist.
Okay.
So it'll be back in my pack now.
Can I check the markings on the floor around the oils, if there are any?
Yeah, see, that says 11 plus 7.
Yeah, I got a 7 in. I got a +7 in medicine.
Well, that's what I was saying. Your rolls are fine, but everyone else has custom rolls.
Oh.
So do you have the D&D Beyond little B pop up when you're clicking
Yes.
on your? Don't click on that.
I don't have anything that's popping up.
Yeah,
on
just
my
click on the
screen.
number itself, not on the B.
I
Yeah.
haven't clicked. I haven't. Clicked on the B. Right. Okay.
I don't even see a B, but cool.
Yeah, because if you have D&D Beyond, it'll mark as a custom roll if you click on it. But if you just click on your stat, it'll roll in D&D
I've been-
Beyond.
I've been clicking on the actual stat itself, not the B.
I'm not sure then.
I don't even see this.
But with the 18th, yes. Looking at all the remains, again, it's more non-humanoid animal remains.
Oh, I want to walk over to that guard and ask him about it. But first, shall we go back to Gryko?
He was up there for like 30 minutes, so no, not at the moment. He's still conversing.
Fair enough.
Fuck that guy.
Can I check the markings around the gargoyle? I want
Oh,
to see if there's
yes.
any on the base of the gargoyle.
An investigation, please.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh,
Ew,
Uh,
that's-
from scratches in the stone to the gargoyles to your own feet, you don't tell a whole lot of difference of what's going on.
Oh. Damn it. But are there scratches on the floor, or can I not even tell
Yeah, there are scratches in the floor.
that? Can somebody investigate these gargoyles? They look really suspicious to me. I can't say how. They just do.
I think you're better at investigation, investigating scratches and tracks and stuff like that.
Tracks, yeah, but if these weren't made, if these weren't naturally made and these are instead handcrafted, then I don't know if I'll be much use for that. But I
Well,
can give it a go.
maybe determine if they are naturally or handcrafted. That will put my. I've got a
Alright.
really horrible feeling about these things.
Then I'll observe like the ground around the gargoyles and see if it's just naturally occurring from like people walking or things falling on the ground, that kind of thing, or whether they were described.
The statue's feet.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, so you want to know if they're made, what made the scratches essentially.
Yeah, if it was just
Okay.
natural time or whether someone scratched it in with like a sword or something.
Yeah, do an investigation, please.
Okay. That's an 18.
Okay, yeah, looking at the scratches, they're made by like metal boots, guards boots, greaves.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much to me. Maybe some metal boots. Maybe if there's a sword that fell out of someone's hilt, but yeah,
Ah,
nothing
I
much
think-
other than that.
I think I've been reading too many scary stories.
I'll go over to the weapons rack and just examine them. Anything weird or interesting about them?
It is a hammer, a spear, and an axe.
And an axe.
Um,
Okay.
Any
shall
chance of
clients
two
have been
long
going to the
swords
next-
sitting on my weapon?
Once clients finished investigating these bones, maybe it's best if we can try and look for another latch in the ceiling to go up into the next level.
From your last perception roll, no, you don't see any latches or anything like that.
Having been told that there are latches, can I have a quick look?
Yeah, you look on the ceiling and you can spend minutes looking at it. There are no latches, no hooks.
I don't think we're getting up any further than here.
Why,
There's nothing.
why don't you, we could speak to the guard over there and ask him how to get up
Did
to the
you
next
not-
level?
Tell him to go sit in the corner and think about what he did.
I told him to go and sit over there and not pay attention to us. Or we die. So, yeah.
Alright. Klein, you are approaching the guard.
My child, what happens up here? How are all these bones here? What happened?
We feed the dragon.
A dragon.
Yeah.
Drinking a glass of water there, thanks.
And currently, where is said dragon?
I'm assuming asleep.
Okay. Where does it sleep?
I don't quite know. You're gonna have to ask Tycho on that one.
Okay. And another thing, how do we go up to speak with Tycho?
You just want to go upstairs?
Yeah, we need to come and speak to the master of the tower, Tycho.
Persuasion, please.
Oh. Ooh. I got a 12.
Okay. So the third gargoyle from the left, there's a button on the back. Just push it.
Thank you, my child. It's probably best you turn back rounds and I don't want any harm to come to you. And I'll head back over towards
Okay.
everyone else.
Politely veiled threat there.
Yeah, I know.
From the
I'm sitting there
cleric.
like, "Are you threatening?"
It's like you should turn back around. We wouldn't want anything bad to happen now, would we? And
As he looks over at Ra.
he looks over at me and Callan. Yeah.
All right. What are y'all doing?
Hey guys, press the button on the third gargoyle.
Which third? Third from the right? Third from the left? Third one
Third
on the,
from
at the right?
Is it my left or your left?
Why don't we press the one on the left?
Your left or my left?
I will press both of them. I will press both gargoyles back of their heads.
Only one of them has a button.
Okay, there we go.
So when you push the button, all the gargoyles start to exhale a fog, and that fog forms into a disc in the middle of the room.
Oh,
Well,
really is weird.
well, we can use this thing to elevate us to the next position.
Should we really though? We are kind of just intruding on this guy's house. I mean,
I
we
shall
fucked up his carpet.
go if you won't, and I shall step onto the floating disc.
I will follow Balhorn's lead.
I'll just follow because I don't want to split everyone else up.
Yeah, it's sturdy and it carries every single one of you.
Yes.
What about
And
you,
then
Takei? You've been awfully
I say
quiet.
out loud, to the very top floor, please.
I'm gonna make sure Takei got on because he said nothing.
Yeah, no, he's following.
He's not even here. He's just
He's gone snuck off through the door downstairs.
Everyone's gone on.
Mhm.
yep. No,
All right.
fine.
Back up to Greco.
So Taiko and me are just
Hold on, I
still
gotta-
shooting the shit, right?
Chewing the fat, shooting the shit.
Well, you were a little ahead of everyone else, just from the conversation.
Yeah.
Where is? We're gonna do this, I guess. The problem with large, tall things is you don't know where you are in scale versus where you need to be to open things up. Like this. There we go.
I mean, the software is really, really cool. So, take your time.
There we are.
Okay. Hey, is the flame behind me, like, out of character? Is the flame behind me warming my butt?
I mean, it can. It's
I
an open
do love how
flame.
that's an out of character question.
He was making. He offered you tea earlier, so it was lit cooking.
Okay.
So this is the man's cooking stove. You just stick your ass out next to it.
Just let it
suddenly
fart out,
feel-
make his tea
yeah.
sour.
I suddenly feel more relaxed. Okay. Oh, okay. So tell me. I mean, if you be so kind. Obviously, I've got a lot of questions. Well, if the homunculi are gonna be around, I mean, do they have a shelf life? Do they have any rights? After you take control, is the league gonna change? Are you gonna start getting rid of these things, or is it just gonna be you squeezing the league as a cash cow and creating these monstrosities for years and years and years? I mean,
They're players. Why would you talk to them like they're nothing? They have lives.
Hey.
They're heroes
Hey.
to the league.
hey, monsters are people. I mean, wait a minute, I'm not too clever. Monsters are things, right? You can be a monstrosity. Oh, my voice did a weird thing there. Too emotional. You can be a monstrosity and you can have thoughts and desires and feelings, right? But, I mean, look me in the eye, Taco. They ain't right. I mean, you're not creating them, right?
He looks you in the eye. No, I did create them. But they will live to the fullest of their lives. As they are. They have
They've
this.
got
They have
all
the
the
same
freedoms.
desires as you do.
And they've got all of the civil liberties, all of the freedoms that
Well-
any other normal halfling has.
Civil liberties is a different question, as once the population knows that they're copies, would they accept them?
Well, you have to give them a chance. If you're going to treat them like people, you can't just make them slaves for your entertainment.
And he just opens up his hands and looks around and is like, well, where are they now?
They're entertaining the people because you told them to, because you made them.
But they're doing it not within my control. I'm not manipulating them right now. They have agreed to do the things that they were asked.
Well, you turn the back of the clock and the clock goes, right? You're the one that made the clock. Of course it's going to run.
So you agree with me?
I kick the ground in frustration. Yeah. Talking about free will, talking about they have rights and liberties when they really don't. I mean, come on, Taco. And thinking about sacrifice, what are you willing to sacrifice for, the position of power you're going to gain? I don't see anything that you've lost.
Well, we lost you at one point.
Oh, come on.
And we lost your dear mother.
Oh.
So don't tell me about loss, Greco. She was still my sister.
Wait a minute. What exactly happened? Well, are you trying to say it's, spell it? What happened to my mom and the Crimson Eye?
Not with the Crimson Eye, but the Regents. They took a liking to her. And one of them took her away. And unfortunately, that was the last I've ever heard from her.
Graco.
That was shortly
Slump.
after you left.
Graco slumps to the floor. Oh man. Well, what do you expect me to do with that cannonball of a piece of information? Where is she? I had a dream about her last night. I thought everything was fucking. You're not concerned? You're sitting here in your tower. You say you care for her. Where's she gone? You're a wizard. You've got powers.
I have powers, yes, but with the current structure the way it is, I don't have strength. And until they're removed, once they're removed, they no longer have control of their armies, and we're free to pursue what we want. So when the next ruler comes in, we can say what we want to happen.
I mean, it sounds like you're going to force them to do something. Look, you're painting this picture of these regents being the most terrible things in the world, and I don't know any better. I've got no flip side of the coin. It's all Tycho. And you're telling me these people took away my mother because they took a liking to her? I mean, God knows what that means. God knows what that entails.
Like I said, the regents take whatever they want from the country. At leisure, for pleasure, because they want to.
I mean, is Greybeard involved with this? Is this somehow connected to the Slavers and Luxodons? I mean, are we talking about high elves here? Are we talking about what kind of races?
You're throwing out a lot of names that I'm not familiar with.
Elves? You're not familiar with high elves?
We have no dealing with the high elves. Like I said
What?
before, once we become the regents of the land, we would have a equal power structure. I mean, they bring us to the table for negotiation.
You mentioned Greybeard, though, a while back.
Greybeard Bumble.
Yeah.
He's one of the wizards of the Bumblebees.
The Bumblebees, right. And Rick Marr Doomkin, right, I get it. So most of them are wizards. Theodore's a name I don't recall hearing before, though.
Theodore Greenshoe is from the Giants.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My mistake. These buns are getting awful toasty. I'm sweating quite a lot. Okay. So, endgame. Taco.
He walks over and starts pouring himself some tea.
Have you got anything like stronger, like maybe, apple brandy?
Nothing like that. You're free to try one of these bottles lying around.
Just random wizard bottles on the floor, right?
I'm sure they're not harmful-ish.
Do I see a potion bottle next to me?
Yeah, they're all over the place. It's scrolls, potion bottles, books. To move around safely, you're kind of like tiptoeing around things to get to each place.
I mean, let's just say I put one bottle in my left-hand pocket, and I put a couple of scrolls in my right-hand pocket, and I'll check them later.
Okay.
I mean, Taco, you seem kind of at a loss here. Is this your doing? Is this mess normal, or are you planning something? Are you going to leave quickly? I mean, what is this?
It is indeed a mess. He just walks over.
Right. Okay. So, this chat's been lovely and all, and this brought back a bunch of hard memories from my past and how you were able to manipulate me at every turn, and it feels like I'm in the same position as before. You're telling me what to do. You're winding my clock like you're winding all those homunculus' clocks. And I can't do a fucking thing about it. But, I mean, Taco, what's your plan for me? Really, why did you bring me up here? You see, you lost me. You see my mother and I are the things that you care about the most.
Well, you're
What
the
am I
one,
supposed to do?
Greco. You're the one that called out to me.
Because I'm back.
Remember the letter? I assumed you were here to apologize.
You got some brass neck on you, Taco. You know how much that league meant to me. You ruined it. You completely hollowed out the athletic core of that league. Granted, I have your excuse now. It's to make Cowanshire great. It's to gain back power. You know what you've done to that league. I'm back here to make things right. And if you do go ahead with this, you're going to need to promise me, because otherwise we're going to get involved. You need to promise me that there will be no back turn on this corruption. You will rule, if you do gain power, as a just ruler. And you need to completely sever ties with the Crimson Eye. You know how bad they are.
Well, from the sounds of it, you've chipped away at them greatly.
I mean, do we have your consent to chip away at them entirely? Is this a plant we can just pluck from the garden?
They've served their purpose. Vongus has already secured that a great deal of them have been killed.
How long will I serve a purpose for?
Don't worry about that, Greco. We'll get to their due time. And we're going to take a 5-minute break. You all ride the smoke up. It brings you to a floor where there's no guards, but it is the end aligned and it won't go any higher. That guard's not here.
He's invisible.
What?
Okay.
Cool.
And for simplicity, I've made you get off of it because I don't think I can make you float from all the way down there anymore.
All right.
I think there is a limitation. All the guards saw you go up too, and they were kind of confused, but they don't actually stop you.
Did the cat wave at any of them going past?
Yes.
Can I just have a look around the room? What can I see? Is there anything?
So in this room, you see a lot of contraptions related to alchemy. There's a bunch of cisterns, boilers. There's a giant cauldron to the corner. There are 2 coffins in the room as well. And that's not the exploding thing. I was gonna get rid of them.
Oh, okay. I didn't think that was the exploding thing.
Nope.
From what you said before, so I wasn't gonna too
They're
worry
just
about that.
they're just wizard orbs, is what the item says.
He's got to feel safe in every single room. Right. See, can I go over and investigate one of the coffins? I'm not going to open it just yet. I just want to have a look at it and examine it.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask.
You're gonna what?
I was gonna ask Balhorn to come over to the cauldron with me, and because he has this herbalism kit, I have some knowledge of nature, so we were gonna have a little look at. I was gonna ask if he could help me look at this and see if we can figure out what's in it.
Okay.
Yes, I will teach you in the ways.
First, Callan, what are you looking for?
Am I seeing any tubes coming out of it? Am I seeing anything like arcane runes on it or anything like that? Any writings or?
Okay. Do an Arcana check.
I've disabled the bot as well, so I should come up with a normal roll now. Ooh, good one. 25.
Oh, damn.
It was those stupid bots. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yes.
So 25. Looking at the coffin, it is encircled with runes across the base of it.
Okay. Can I read the runes at all?
Can you?
I can speak Elvish and Common. If
No.
that helps.
You cannot.
Okay.
No, he doesn't speak heretic, unlike somebody.
One of these days, I'm actually gonna end up killing Clon.
Is there any kind of?
The sheer amount of bullying he gives to me.
Is there any kind of latches on it or anything like that on the coffin?
There are 2 latches to open.
Are these from when they were down in the Colosseum? You know, we saw the coffins. Are they reminiscent of that?
Very familiar.
Can I?
But they're not active.
They're not active. Can I? I'm going to open it. I'm going to. I take it from the way you're saying the runes aren't lit up or anything like that. So can I open up the coffin that I'm beside?
Yeah, as you push open the coffin, you see a body of what looks to be a dragonborn.
Do I recognize it from the other dragonborns that we rescued?
No, it does not look like them.
Okay.
All right. Ra and Balhorn, over the cauldron.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? Because it does appear what it is. It is a bright, fluorescent color that's bubbling and churning out of the cauldron itself. But there's no flame underneath.
No flame and bubbling. Oh.
You got anything in that kit of yours that could take a sample or something?
Yes, I guess I can take a vial of this interesting liquid. Shall I just take a vial of it?
How?
Dunks his hand in.
Right.
No. I guess what I'll do is then.
Got a spoon somewhere?
I'm ashamed. I'm really sad to do this. My last vial of Pinot Noir.
Drink it.
I'll drink it. I'll drink it, and then
It's tasty.
I'll just scoop it in with my hand.
Oh, you touched it. Okay.
Your hand disintegrates.
Oh, you touched it, did you? Okay, let me just check to see what that does. You never like to
Balhorn, make a con save.
of DC 25.
What did you use to dip in?
A vial.
Okay, as you fill up the vial and you hold the vial in your hand, any of the liquid that was on your fingertips just soaks into your skin.
Oh. Well, it seems that I'm absorbent to this liquid. What's happening to me?
Your hand tickles and it is kind of numb, like pins and needles almost.
I cannot feel anything. I suppose. You're a little bit numb on the fingers. I will put the vial away. And I guess I will do a herbalism. I'll use my herbalism kit to try and determine the liquid made of.
Your dog growling somewhere.
Charlie. Yeah.
Growling.
I sat down next to him and he's like, "Shut up." He's like, "Go away."
Balhorn, I need you to roll a D100.
Oh no! Then I'm
Net one.
Oh,
Go
you're
on, net one.
I'm just gonna let him do his thing.
I'll be fine.
I'm gonna go over to Cal and see what he's
Hey,
doing.
Let me feel my plate armor here.
Okay, 11.
11 out of 100. Oh shit.
That is pretty low.
Roll a D10.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh wait, is this some like wild magic shit? And is he gonna turn
Yeah.
into like a ferret?
Yeah, pretty much.
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna go.
He's rolling a
Okay.
d10 to decide which
Oh,
demon
it's
he's
a
summoning.
0. 10, not a 0. They don't.
It is a 10. All right.
That might be worse, Balhorn.
Because it's an even, your height changes by a number of inches equal to the roll. You have no grown 10 inches.
Ah.
You've grown 10 inches.
I am the tall one now.
If you've grown 10
Tall
inches, you were
horn.
7'3". Does that make you 8 foot something now?
He's 8'1".
Yeah, he's taller than Clyde by an inch.
Hi, Clyde.
How's the weather down there? Anyway.
I am the strongest and the tallest.
Surprise, Shoddy.
But yeah, just all of a sudden, you just spurt up 10 inches.
Raz gonna look at him. And
Can I determine what has made this concoction that I've just seemed to be?
Not with herbalism, no. There's no way to tell from that point.
Balhorn, does
May I
the
check?
vial look like a halfling to you now?
You are always a halfling.
All right.
I'm-
Now you're
Tacit,
a gnome.
Tacit and Klein, what are you all doing? You just saw Balhorn just grow 10
I was
inches.
about to ask, can I check about the contents using my knowledge of poisons?
That's gonna be my next point.
It is not a poison.
Cool. Okay.
Good use of your knowledge there.
I know, right? Good
Can
use
I-
of me doing anything ever.
I'm wondering if I should poke a finger in or not.
Where'd Callan go?
Try not to use your bow hand.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use my left elbow because
Did
I'm
I-
not gonna use my hands. I'm gonna use my left elbow and dunk it ever so slightly in
Oh, you're
water
there.
and bring it back out again.
Oh God.
Oh,
Is
dear.
this what we're doing?
Sorry.
I'm very curious to see where this goes. I know
Sorry,
it's
I was
not
trying to
gonna
find where Callan was. What are you doing? You're dipping your
I'm-
elbow in?
I'm dunking my left elbow in ever so slightly because I'm curious to see where this goes.
Okay, as
That
you
could
pull
be-
your elbow out, it absorbs into your... Actually, you'd have armor on your elbow, right?
Yeah, I would. I want to see if
There
that
could be a
does anything
chance it
for
adds a
armor on,
+1.
Yeah,
Come
it
on.
just absorbs into your armor.
Oh dear.
No changes.
Minus
No,
one.
not at the moment.
-1 to your AC and
Good
all
to know.
saves.
I'm just
Good
gonna
night.
be like, oh, cool.
You're now
Ten-
naked. Your armor disintegrates.
Mm.
Good to know.
You're scarred
Anyway.
forever in that space, and you can no longer wear armor.
I'm gonna. While you're doing that, I'm gonna whisper over to Klein. Come over here, Klein.
I need to do something first before I head over.
He sticks his hand in the vial as
He's,
well.
he's gonna throw Ra into it.
He's gonna stick his trunk in, absorb it into his trunk, and then spray it at everyone.
Yeah,
Is this what we're
that'd be
doing?
good. This
Right.
is what we're doing.
That's enough. That's enough of messing about with this heretical.
Heresy, you say? I'll put my finger in.
Oh
I'm
god.
gonna put my
I mean,
pinky
just
finger.
put your face in at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Do
put my
it.
pinky finger on my left hand. Wait,
Gargle
like
it.
the one I would hold the bow with, and putting that one into
God,
my,
really?
putting that pinky in. Just because I'm actually very curious about this, both as Ra and me.
Oh, you're putting your pinky in?
Yeah, my left pinky.
Yeah, as you pull your pinky out, it is absorbed into your skin.
Has
My
my
left
skin changed
pinky
color?
out.
Is that what's happened?
No, it just feels tingly and kind of numb.
In, out,
Oh,
shit
cool.
it all about.
Oh well, I'm gonna go over to Callan now. I'm done.
Okay.
Nothing's happened from both of
Turn
them, so I'm just gonna,
around.
you know,
Klein,
wander
what
off.
were you doing?
I just told him that to get away from the heretical
Oh, okay.
potion, and then yeah, I'm gonna head over back to Callan as he so kindly asked for me.
All right, yeah, you're standing in between two coffins. One that was slightly open that has a dragonborn skeletal remains inside it.
Is there any? Just while he's doing that, is coming over. Is there any liquid in it or anything like that? There's a vat of liquid in it or anything?
Inside the coffin?
Yeah.
No.
It is just dead.
It is just a skeletal remains of a dragonborn.
Right. Okay.
See, Callan, this is what happens during the embalming stage. They drain like all the liquids out.
Can you tell what killed him?
I don't know. Depends on what's left.
I'll move out of the way so he can have a look in.
What would you like me to roll? A medicine check, Dan, to see if I know, or an investigation?
Yes, medicine.
Medicine.
Do I see the runes?
22.
Nice.
Yeah, you can see that it is in fact dragonborn bones, unaltered, and hasn't died. Or looking about the skeleton, you haven't seen any markings of it being attacked, like any broken bones. No cuts in the structure as well.
It looks like is it male or female?
It is male and it looks elderly.
This appears to be an elderly gentleman that has passed probably down to old age. No wounds or anything.
Can we see any diamonds or gems in his skull?
There are no gems.
Fascination with coffins.
He's probably some noble of some kind.
Ra, you now have gained your lowest level expended spell slot.
I have gained it back.
Just one.
Cool. Well, I guess I do get a spell slot back, so that's nice.
And then your armor gains a +5 HP. Whatever that means.
HP. I get a +5 HP to my armor. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. It's not
It
alive.
means your armor's now be damaged.
Does that mean that my armor now has a health pool and shit? That would be
Made
annoying.
of brittle.
I love that.
It says for the next minute you regain 5 HP at the start of each of your next
Oh.
turn, but it's
Oh,
armor.
Ridiculous.
Wait, that means I get some HP back, but that was for my armor elbow, right?
Yeah, the armor doesn't have HP, nor is it alive. Nothing happens.
That's fucking.
It was made from a pig. It starts to reform into a pig.
It grows hair.
Hey, fur on the armor. I'm always okay with that, Hunter and all. Fur is pelts.
Okay.
Speaking of, where is Azdad? Is he up here with us? Did he come on the lift?
Aztad is where you want him to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah, because he's not actually here. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to remember that.
I
It's
said,
just
where
that
are
I've-
you?
As
I
though
mean,
you-
it's always been a problem anyway.
I'm used to just seeing him like roughly near Ra, so it's kind of just. I was thinking, oh wait, yeah, he's.
You
not
always feel like he's nearby.
That's good.
as just by the by the temple where we left him.
there.
Remember?
Nah.
He's
I
just
tr- I-
watching a sandball game.
I turned to Ra and Klein. Can you think of any reason why there's two coffins here in a sandball tower? Owner's tower?
Well,
We heard
well.
that he has a dragon. Maybe he's made a homunculi dragon using, dragonborn cells.
And
Who told you
Monkey
there was a dragon?
I overheard your conversation.
I don't think so. Otherwise, you would have known what button to press.
It's a small as fuck room.
Uh-oh.
I mean, the guy wasn't hiding the fact what he said.
Exactly.
Right. Valhorn, Tacit, are you doing anything over here?
Yes.
Drink it, take it.
I
No
will.
need
I,
to.
I will avoid. I'll avoid Tacit. I'll say Tacit, don't do this. But, well, you-
I thought you were saying I'll avoid Tacit. I was like, great.
He's behind that pillar. Just ignore him. He's not.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh wow, okay, huh?
Fuck.
Nothing bad
Can
happened.
Can I look for anything? All right. Okay. No. Never mind. You know what? Fuck it. It's just gonna fail anyway. Can I just look at the bookshelves?
You're right there.
Okay.
There are.
Do an investigation, please.
Okay. Here we go. That's
Dan, when I'm next up, can I just look inside the other
Oh
coffin?
yeah, it's a nat 20.
Oh, well done.
So you find a few scrolls and a small bag of 25 gold.
Ah, I will take the scrolls and gold.
It's going to be 5 scrolls.
Ooh, 5 scrolls, perfect. I like scrolls. Scroll all the time.
Oh.
And I will then I'll then look at one of the scrolls just to see what type of scroll I'm picking up. Is it just a blank scroll? Or
They
is it-
all have writing in them, yes, and then it's in common.
Ah, I'll just read the first one and see what.
I'll just decide which one it is. So one of the scrolls is the lightning bolt spell.
Ooh.
Ooh, very nice. I will go.
Very
"Ah,
nice.
these are the types of scrolls I have picked. Great. I will put them in my bag. I will review them. I will review them at a later date.
Okay.
And then I'll look over to Tacit and see what. Tacit, stay away from that thing. I told you.
Tacit
I want
still
him to
hasn't
just be
gone
like
up to it,
taking it.
so-
He's just drinking out of it.
Okay. Callan goes over to the other coffin.
Yep. And I'll open it.
Same as
actually,
before, runes around the outside, none of them are active.
I was just going to say, just before you do that. Yep. Okay, cool.
Do the runes look like? Can I recognize them at all? Because I do have a few languages. Or are they like the ones downstairs where?
They were the same as downstairs.
Okay. Well, these look like what was on the thing downstairs in the basement.
Oh. Let me have a look. Let me
I
investigate
look at
these
very-
ruins.
I look at him very warily, like I don't know.
He's heretical.
Yeah, these
Ooh.
heretical.
Oh fucking hell! There we go.
Are they actually? from the pillars that Balhorn walked through down at the bottom, are they the same sort of runes, DM?
Yes.
Maybe they're cloning these Dragonborn.
Then it is heretical.
Everything's heretical
Well,
to you.
maybe we should speak to Tycho when we get up there.
If we get up there. This is as far as it took us. Now,
Oh.
where do we go from here? We're just sitting in this man's presumably laboratory. Just
Well, again, I'm going to open up the coffin. DM just want to have a look inside this one as well.
Okay. Again, you see a dragonborn skeleton.
Same as the other one. Does it like glow?
This one is elderly and female. It's a little bit slimmer.
Okay. And again, no gems in skull.
No.
No, she didn't. God.
Right, I will close both coffins back up, latching them, whatever they were before, and have a look around the rest of the room. Anything of interest?
Do an investigation check.
$16.
Yeah, looking around, you find a bunch of magic scrolls with very complete spells and a few books that describe certain cantrips.
Ooh, okay. Cantrips. How many books were you saying?
What'd you get again?
16.
You're able to get one book, and it's got about 5 cantrips in it. And from the scrolls, you pick up 3 scrolls.
3 scrolls. Okay. And with that roll, am I seeing any way up to the next level?
All right, looking around the room. You did not see anything obvious. And the hole itself is off center.
I see.
And above, you actually see a netting.
How far up is it still 10 feet?
Yep.
Okay.
but it's at an angle and not a straight vertical jump.
It's at an angle compared to the rest of the holes from before.
So if it's off centered, or like if I was to climb onto Klein's shoulders, could I pull myself up without
Onto the netting, probably.
onto the netting? Okay. And what I will do, Klein, would you mind if I stand on your shoulders to investigate the next level?
I'm not a ladder, you know. But,
Sorry, you're right, and you're not the tallest anymore.
Why don't you ask, the tallest member of the party?
That is true, Balhorn. Well, Balhorn, would you mind helping me up to see what's happening in the next level?
Fine, okay, but I'm not a lift,
I mean, his head is 2 feet from the ceiling.
He could probably pull himself up.
Nah, that requires being strong.
Ooh.
I think Taket's challenging you to an arm wrestle.
I'm sorry, was someone challenging me? I just heard like a gust of wind. Who's that?
Somebody fart?
Yeah, more or less.
So I'm going to say, are you helping me up or not? We need to find out what's happening.
Yes, I will help you up. Come on, get up here, you.
All right, so he helps you up, and you're able to grab onto the netting. And above, when you look around the room, you can see 4 heavily armed guards.
Oh, shit.
Are they looking at the middle, or are they looking out around? Are
They're mostly patrolling, looking outward from the center.
Okay.
This one's looking at books. This one's actually looking over here.
I'm gonna whisper down in Elvish to Balhorn. There's 4 guards. Is there 4, or is it 5?
There's 4.
4 guards, and they're patrolling.
Right. Okay. You want to take them all down? Just not kill them. Just knock them out, because you should be good at that sort of thing, right? Or is it only killing that you're good at?
I can't make any promises. I can try. I can pull myself up here and lower down a rope for you.
Okay, you do that. We'll get everyone else up as well. Is anybody else? Are we all going to go up?
Do we have to do this anyway? This is some man's house. We're just breaking and entering through the floors.
Well, we need to find Greco. Where's Greco?
Well,
It's not
he-
entering. We haven't broken it. Well,
if
it's not
Greco had-
breaking. We haven't.
If Greco
broken
had been
anything.
killed, we would probably know about it because we'd be then being killed.
Also, we're not breaking in and entering.
Exactly.
We're
We
invited
were
in,
allowed in.
and
We were
nobody's
allowed
told
into
us to
that
say.
far.
Nobody's told us that our invitation to be here is rescinded. So
Well, you can explain why we're currently in 5 floors above the floor we were currently on, if Tycho finds us. But
No problem.
We're Greco's friends. We're here to help him, support him.
Okay, back at the top with Greco.
Greco.
So gonna stay still. Here we go.
Picking up.
fell asleep.
What,
He
what
fell
was
asleep.
that?
Greco fell asleep.
Back at the top with Greco.
Yeah. No. I'm like, oh, what was that? I think I heard something downstairs. Okay.
I'll tell you what, Greco. I promise you, if our plan succeeds, I will return Sandball to what it was.
But your plan cannot involve the destruction of our people. You can't just blow up the Colosseum. If you are to, frankly, murder these people, these regions, halfling lives cannot be wasted. It needs to be precise. It needs to be clean. For the love of what you hold dear, please don't hurt any halflings.
I mean, that was an option before, until you removed the Crimson Eye. It was to be precise.
Well, maybe in your infinite wisdom, if you contacted me earlier, we could have resolved this.
Greco, how would I have known you were in town?
I don't. Your golden coin. You've got wizard stuff. I don't know. I don't want to know.
He winces at the
really.
mention of the golden coin.
Does he look weirded out that I mentioned it?
Insight, please.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, we're onto it.
Inside. Dice bag. Roll. We rolling.
Whoa!
Yeah, he looks very uncomfortable that you're talking about it now. And actually, he's looking down again, and then over to where the coin was placed on the shelf.
Oh, do I know which shelf he placed it on?
Yes, you would have seen.
I'm gonna.
So
I'm
where
gonna
you're all standing, the bookshelf that's next to the fire is where he
Yeah.
pulled the coin from originally, and it's just in a
So
little
it-
bag.
So it's next to me.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend a key point. I'm gonna step of the wind to this mother.
Oof.
I'm gonna snatch it.
All right, you have the bag. Greco, what are you doing?
Ooh.
Look, I ain't doing anything, but you need to level with me. I look. I know you're cunning. I think your heart. Frankly, you're looking out for yourself, but I do believe you, with my naivety, that you want the best for our people. But we, my group, my interesting group, we have encountered many a people, and honestly, we have encountered some really strange coins on our travels. Some pointing to a really weird rumor of a lost city, an ancient kingdom that might hold a terrible power. You need to level with me. What does this coin do?
Greco, I need you to put the coin down and step away now.
What is it going to explode? Are we going to be evaporated or?
Roll for initiative.
Oh, wow!
This has gone from 0
Wow!
to really fucking
Wow!
The ship
Okay.
has just hit the.
You've got this,
Wow!
Greco. You've got this.
Yeah, you got this, Greco.
I.
fast. Greco, you're a monk. You
Oh
can't-
shit!
What?
Oh,
I roll a 6.
That's good for us.
Oh,
That's good for us.
shit!
Come on,
Right.
Greco.
I really did not. Okay, all of my plans have just scrubbed that out.
Come on, Monk. You
Mm,
can do this.
Mm-hmm.
man, I
Okay,
realized
let's
I
go.
didn't bring any of my pens in here. There is one. Okay.
19.
19. All right. With
go.
the swift of the speed, you have the initiative. Gryko versus Tycho.
It's gonna be very interesting, isn't it?
Right. I'm still holding the bag,
You are.
and there's no reasoning. There's no reasoning with him at this point. I can see he's about to attack me, right?
Yes. He is making very aggressive stance and movements towards you.
Okay.
Sauron him.
Literally, chuck him off the tower.
So I'm gonna ask Gryko not to look at the 5D channel. I'm gonna show
Okay,
everyone
yeah,
else.
Sure.
I'm gonna
yeah,
show
yeah.
everyone else what you're up against.
D&D 5e.
This is where everybody goes. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Well, rest in
Okay.
bananas.
Oh no.
What are you
Hey,
doing,
no,
Gryko?
Not a level 20 DM.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Not to 50!
So I'm pointing towards a recess in the wall. Is there a window there?
There is a balcony out here.
There's a balcony, and there's a. Okay, if I could spend my bonus action to try to shout to Tycho. Whoa! Take it easy, man. It's just a bag.
It's just a bag, man.
I'm gonna approach him, and I'm gonna approach him, and I've got my bag in one hand. I'm gonna use my other hand to put my other hand on his shoulder.
That third hand.
Yeah.
No, one hand
third
with the
leg.
bag, other hand on the shoulder. Firm grip.
That's your action?
If I can use my movement, my action, I'm gonna say something to him, move
Okay.
towards him, hand on the shoulder.
Okay, what are you saying?
I'm saying, whoa, man, calm down. We were having a civil conversation before. It's just a bag. I was just asking about a coin. I think that's about 6 seconds worth.
Okay. He responds in a very different, sinister sounding voice. It is my coin! And he's gonna cast Firebolt.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
that is a
Liam, did you
ranged
stutter? Did
attack.
you say fireball?
Firebolt.
No
Firebolt.
firebolt.
Ah.
I know,
What is
boring.
this?
Oh, Gryko, good luck.
Oh.
He's casting it ranged spell attack. Where's your ranged spell attack?
Isn't range spell a disadvantage within 5 feet?
Not this guy.
Yeah, not that guy.
Don't worry about this guy.
You'll
with
be
the
fine,
intelligence.
Gryko. Don't worry about it.
plus 9.
It's-
9. Ooh. So just say the word.
21. I take it that hits.
That is a hit.
How much are you taking, man?
Trying to look through all my stuff. Like
Only 3. 3 damage.
Very lucky.
Wow.
3 damage. Okay. Is that a? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
And the bag that you were holding is now on fire. Your turn.
Okay. Yeah. So this is not good. I'm still in contact with him, right? My hand is still.
Yeah, he didn't swat it away or anything. He just tried to blast you straight in the chest with a firebolt.
Cool. So, pathetic. I'll slap him with my open palm.
Okay. Well, he's a monk. That could mean anything right now.
So, since I'm wearing, just for your clarification, DM, I'm wearing my charging gloves. Does that take an action to charge them, or can I just use them
They
straight
build
off?
up based off of use.
Great. Okay, so slap him. I'm gonna go to hit. Dice bag. Roll 1, 3, 20, and then for my, I believe, since I haven't fought anybody in so fucking long, I'm. Yeah, it's +7. Cool. I thought so.
That's a hit.
20. Okay. I mean, I'm going for damage here, but I'm really going for stunning strike. So 1d6 plus, I get, oh, fuck, a +4. Okay, right. This is going to be hard to do, so I'm just going to do it in the stages.
All the
So
math.
Flurry, yeah, all math with a little dice guy. Right, okay, so it's 1d6 plus 4. That's the damage, and then it's my strength plus a 1d4. So roll 1d4 plus 2. So it's 10 plus 4 for the first. That's a slap. Kacha!
Okay.
14 damage. And with that damage, I'm going to bonus action. No, I'm going to 1 key point stunning strike. So that's a con save of 13 he needs to make.
And he has advantage via his resistance. You said a con save?
Con save, yeah.
Why did it say?
Rolled at disadvantage, I guess.
Well, it's supposed to be with advantage. Why didn't it?
Well, you rolled 19.
I mean, I'll take a 1.
Yeah,
I don't know why it crossed out both, but he got a 20.
So that's a save. Okay.
So is that half damage or no damage?
That is no damage. Well, no, that's full damage, but no stun.
Okay.
Because I was going for stunning strikes. So I burned a key point. Okay. Bonus action. No, I got two attacks. So I'm just gonna start like
Just pummeling.
E-Honda punching him.
All right. Go and roll.
Yeah, 1d20 plus 7.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
Okay, this is going to be quicker now. 1d6 plus 4.
That is not.
No, that's damage. That's 6
Oh, okay.
plus... Sorry, yeah, 6 plus, and then I've got my charging gloves, 1d4 plus 2, so that's 11 total for my second hit. Pop! So the first one's a slap, the second one's a straight right.
Okay.
I've still got the burning bag, right?
It is currently on fire, yeah.
It's currently on fire, so I'll go boom, boom, and I'm gonna flurry of blows with bonus action. So I spend 1 key point, 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So flurry of blows, I'm gonna go for it again. 1d20, 7. That's the hit. 12 misses.
That's not a hit. That's not a hit.
That's okay. So first one whiffs. Second one is a 23.
That is a hit.
Okay, second one's an uppercut. 1d6 plus 4. Don't worry, guys. We're getting to the end of this. 1d4. So my flurry of blows. 13 points. Yeah, 13 points of damage. And with the flurry of blows, this is one I wanted to get to. Open hand technique. Whenever I hit an opponent with a flurry of blows, I can impose one of the following effects on that target.
Okay.
They either fall prone, get pushed, or they can't take a reaction. I would like Tycho to try to make a dex save of 13 to fall prone.
Dex save?
As a dex save of 13.
Plus 2. 5.
Wow.
He is now prone.
Nice job, Gryko.
But he's a mage, so it doesn't matter.
Finish him.
So yeah, you do this whirlwind of punches, open hand slaps, a punch, a miss, and then a flurry of blows where it's a punch again, a solid strike on his chest, and then another whiff. And then you finish off with those 2 strikes. He is going to do.
A spell, but the DM likes to call roll a new
Yeah.
character.
He's
TKO.
gonna look at you and he's going to cast Cone of Cold at level 5.
Ooh.
You need a con saving throw.
Oh shit. Oh no.
You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Yeah, who likes your ice cube? Okay,
I
con
would
save.
I would really focus on your reactions and everything else you got.
Don't you
Yeah.
give him help?
I'm
Yeah,
just
I was
letting
about
him
to
know
say-
that this is gonna hit hard if it
You
misses.
say that, but if Gryko doesn't play this perfectly, I could very well see him dying here.
Yes.
It's
Just-
fine.
Yes.
This was
Maybe
meant
it's
for the
fine for
team
you.
to take.
Lol.
Not one person. Yeah.
But while he's
Hey,
thinking
here
about
goes
that,
the-
because we're in action rounds, you do hear all this magic going off and that shouting, "Give me back my
Oh,
coin,"
shit.
from down below.
How far up would you say they are from us?
That is 30, 40, about 50 feet up.
Hey, Callan, how many more charges in them boots you got? Can you make
Callan
that?
is muted.
He muted
As was
himself.
I was probably saying you on Gryko, and I just realised I was.
Because I'm thinking if Callan has enough charges in his boots, he can go floor to floor and get up there in 2 charges.
Just to clarify, DM he's prone. I'm
Mhm.
clutching at straws here. And prone, when a creature is prone, they have disadvantage on attack rolls.
It's a spell. He's not doing anything melee. He's pointing at you and causing the spell.
I know. Okay. I know. I'm just
Technically,
I'm just-
he's at a quarter cover now too, because he's prone.
Hey, Callan, how many charges?
Does
charges
every
in your
melee
boots?
attack count as a critical hit on him?
Mm-hmm.
What was that, Ra?
How many charges in them boots you got? Because we just heard the shout of like, "Give me back my coin" and some spells going off. So how many charges you got? Because it's 50 feet up, so you can make it in 2.
Four. I think I've got four charges left on it.
You can make it up there to give him a hand then.
So
Sure,
I
take two,
rolled a
that's it.
10. So I'm pretty sure that fails. Whatever.
Powerful
Cone of
spells.
Cold. Con save. Each creature in 6 foot must make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, you're a monk, so even if you fail, you should be like taking half or shit. Do you not have evasive at this point?
If it's a deck save, then maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I'm playing a monk right now, and I get that at 5th, I think. So
What did you roll again, Greco?
A 10.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna take full damage.
Ooh.
Oof. Okay.
Is it? Yeah, it's a con roll, so I don't get evasion. It's only
Oh
deck
yeah,
save.
it's the con, isn't it?
You ready for this?
25.
Oh, I rolled 2 1s. Oh, you're so lucky.
Yes.
25
That is a-
damage cold.
You rolled 2 1s and 2 2s. That's pretty lucky.
Team, how much of this are we actually hearing at the minute?
You're hearing the whole thing.
That's why I'm saying.
Can I start climbing up then? Pull myself up.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
I'm gonna
can
while you've been doing this, I'm gonna be pulling myself up. I'm gonna have ignored the fact that I need to tie the rope to the thing because I hear magic. I know that Gryko doesn't like it, so
I'm gonna ask for a boost up from Balhorn once Callan's like gone to the next thing.
Did you climb up, or did you misty step up?
I'm gonna climb up to here, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna start climbing up halfway, and then to enough to where I can see sort of like.
You just saw a cold of ice just shoot off.
Right. So what I want to try and do is, how long is that ladder?
It's about 30 feet.
30 feet. Right. So I'm going to start climbing up halfway, and then misty step to the sort of air. Like, can I see the ledge above? You know, like the to the point where I can see like.
So
like,
where
you
the
know-
ladder ends is on the opposite side of where you saw the magic shoot off.
Right. So I want to climb up at least halfway, then misty step up to yeah, something like that. And okay, Okay, that's. Oh, just make a note. So I'm down to 3 charges in the boot.
All right. Anyone else moving around down at the bottom?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask
I
Balhorn if he can give
will-
me a boost up.
I will be saying to the party, Gryko is in trouble. We must help him. Come on, let's go. Let's
So,
go. Let's go.
1, 2,
And,
3, 4, 5, 6. What's your movement speed? 30, 35, 40,
40 feet.
7, 8.
You could.
I'm assuming
If I
you're
have-
dashing.
If I have to, I will dash or use
Okay.
any extra movements to get my way there. So
Yeah, everyone's just jumping off of a Balhorn as a ladder.
40 feet, 40 feet climbing speed if necessary, but
You can make it up probably about a good portion of the ladder, but not all the way up.
jumping up as far as I can.
Okay.
Tacit, Klein, come on, let's go, go, go.
Oh, what the hell?
He fell down. I think that's him
Yeah.
down the bottom.
I
Oh,
felt
Well,
Oh, never mind.
You just killed Ra.
God damn.
Ra slipped.
Oh well.
Ra will remember that.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm just shouting to my team, ready to.
The guards probably hear us by
Yeah,
now,
the
so-
guards know you're coming. But 2 of you bypassed the floor completely. Tacit, Klein?
Yep.
Are you 2 doing anything?
Where's your sense of urgency, guys? Come on, stop
Oh yeah,
daydreaming.
okay. Gryko's dying up there. I guess we should do something. That's Klein's attitude right now.
Well, no, it's just how are we going to get up there?
I will lift you up. Come on.
Is it fine? You can lift me up.
Damn right, I can. I'm the strongest.
1,
member.
2,
Can-
3,
can you-
4.
Can you bench me then? Go on then. See.
That's 20
can you
feet to
pick
get to
up the weight?
Balhorn.
Yeah, I can carry double my capacity. No.
I mean, he won't have any problems lifting you because he's 2 feet from the ceiling, and he's strong enough to pick up your weight.
Damn
No.
right. I am.
I'm over 400 pounds.
He can lift over 500, I think.
Yep, that's it. All right, come on. You're getting up. You're up. You're up. I'm pushing you up.
Alright, here we go.
I imagine Klein like flailing like a toddler as he gets lifted up by Val.
You still have 10 feet of movement if you want to go up the ladder or not.
Yeah, I got the ladder.
Okay.
Ladder is now blocked.
It will be, yeah.
Yeah.
Tacit, what are you doing? Oops.
Putting his phone on.
I will grab
fallen
Taff
asleep.
by the
Okay,
scruff
it's
of the
past
neck
bedtime.
since he's too like absorbed in the goop, and I'm gonna launch him upwards and see if he hopefully like grabs onto something.
1, 2. Is he actually gone?
No, Taket is on his phone. He's having issues with his.
Oh, okay.
So I shall.
So I would say feasibly he would walk over.
Okay,
Can you hear
great.
me? Hello?
Oh, we can
There,
hear
there you go.
There we go.
Here he is.
Oh.
Tacit. Come on, get up there.
Oh, that's really strange. Someone said it was earlier as well when AirPod was in a strange position. I'm just going up after him.
Going up.
Yes.
You'll be able to go up to the second layer, not up the ladder because it's currently blocked with 2 people climbing it.
Aha.
And the
Yeah,
guards
there's
are now
enough,
staring at
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's a
4
guard,
guards
that's
in
a
here
guard.
are now like, oh, there's people climbing up here. All right, back up top. Greco, it is your turn. You see Callan just teleport up to the floor, so he is there with you now.
Oh, okay. That again changes my plans. Throwing myself out the window. Okay. You see-
I mean, that was probably the best plan for you at the moment.
yeah, you see Gryko take like go to rush towards the window. See Callan apparate out of nowhere, like poof, and a wave of relief flushes over Gryko's face. Like, oh, thank him later. You shall be judged for this. And I will take my action to
I'm gonna cast. Cast? I do not cast anything, for I am pure of body. But I will use my ability, Wholeness of Body. Once per long rest, as an action, you can regain 24 hit points. So I would like to regain the 24 hit points that I think I did.
Okay.
You,
You're not allowed
you
to.
lost 25, but so you're
Yeah.
down one.
I lost 25, so yeah, I'm up to 58 now. Okay, so you see red cords float around my body and vanish in a sparkle, and Greco seems to be relieved somewhat. And I will rush over. So I was rushing to the window, heal myself, and I will rush over to Tycho and kind of just launch myself on his body if I can. If not,
You just
I'll
want
just
to pin him to the ground?
yeah, I'm just you launching myself. Halfling
Uh,
on halfling action.
Do a dex with advantage because he's prone.
Cool. I will. Oh, I will. Roll. I'm gonna copy what you did. 2d20 K1.
I
Is
think
that
so.
right? And then we'll just take whatever comes out. So I think
Yeah,
it should be an 18
I
plus
don't
4.
think it's a K1. I don't know what's the command on this one. I'll have to look it up. But 18 plus 4 is 22. You have successfully grappled him.
And since I got Cone of Cold blasted on me, DM, is my bag of fire now not a bag of fire?
Yeah, it is out.
Great. So I'll grapple tackle. That's my move.
Okay. Tycho looks over at Callan and shouts out, "The other coin!" And he's gonna struggle to get up. Actually, no, he's gonna cast teleport.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Shit.
The other coin?
Psh, Callan's up there too now. Should we roll initiative, by the way, DM?
You're being added to the end of it.
Okay.
There is no roll. He just
Well, he should just teleport, yeah. Just uses his
Yeah.
spell slot. doesn't
he
it?
just teleports. So he just pops himself over here on the balcony.
So he looked at me and said, "The other coin."
Yes,
And then run away.
that guy's not here.
We still have the coin or the thing from the armor.
I have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very specifically, Callan has it.
Yeah. How
How-
strange.
How does this magical person know?
Magic. He can sense magic, probably.
It's a very good question.
But isn't Callan just roaring with magical energy?
And that is his turn. He only gets one spell to return. Okay.
Ooh.
Callan.
How far away is he just now? That's one. Is he? Can I run up to him? So I don't need to misty step anymore.
He's 20 feet. Yeah, you have distance.
Right. I'm going to see obviously the damage that the ice that was formed on Greco. Know that he's attacked him, so I'm going to run over and attack him.
1, 2, 3. You're right in front of him.
Cool. So first one, Corpse Slayer Sword. Nice.
Don't
That's
go.
25 to hit.
Hits, yes.
Right, and I will roll the Longsword of Life Stealing as well.
Remember, he's a wizard. Don't go aboard and kill him.
20. So does the 20 hit as well?
20 does, yes.
Okay, so damage. 2d8 plus 4, 2d8 plus 3. Right. 2d8 plus 4. So first swing with the Corpse Slayer Sword. 15 points of damage.
Damn.
How bad is he looking?
He's still doing fine.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Does that mean you can hit him some more?
Yeah, I just said he can attack him again.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. And that's the 13 points of damage for the first two swings. So that's a total of 28 points of damage. And then I'm going to take another two swings at him.
Okay.
And that is a 25 to hit again.
Yeah, that hits.
And my second swing. Oh, that was a nat 20 with the life stealing sword. Yes.
Oof.
Right, so first
Damn.
one, 2d8. No, that's not a that's a question mark. 2d8 plus 4. What did that just do? Oh, that's right. So 12 points of damage for the first swing, and the life-stealing sword. Let me just check that. So that's going to be 2d8 plus 3. Plus he takes 10 extra necrotic damage.
So plus 10 to that.
Yeah. So roll 2d8 plus 3.
He's suddenly not looking so well.
So this would be 17 points of damage for the second swing, with plus the 10 points of necrotic damage, and I'll get back 10 hit points, but I'm full health anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So yeah, that's me.
Okay, so after he blasts the cold at you, teleports away, Callan teleports in, rushes over, and just starts wailing with his swords, blasting blood everywhere in the area.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't killed him yet.
Tico
Okay.
is not doing well. He's collapsed onto the floor, holding his wounds. Ra, you're on the ladder.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get up, like 40 feet climbing speed to get up the ladder.
Okay, you're up at the top, and you probably have about 4 moves left, or 4 squares left of movement.
I'm gonna take like a very quick scan around. Like I see Gryko. He looks okay. He's a little bit chilly right now, but he looks okay. I see Callan probably slaying the fuck out of Tycho or Tico, and how bad does Tycho look? Does he look like he's going to die?
Yes.
Then I will first use my action to cast Entangle on both Callan and Tycho.
Okay.
That doesn't do damage, it just restrains them and stops them moving.
Is that a con save?
It is a dex saving throw, I believe. Let me
Dex
just double check.
save.
Entangle, yes it is. No, it's a strength save for Entangle.
And he has advantage. What would we... So the K1's not working.
I was trying to find that out on the list on the
I do space K1?
internet. Might be space.
You've got to roll your strength as well, Callan. I did say you and Tycho. It's a 20-foot square, so...
I'm not going to worry about getting stuck with him.
It's 20 foot, so everything around those two in 20 foot
2 plus 2.
needs to roll it.
19, 21.
Yeah, he's not getting stuck, but that was my action. But I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word, so he doesn't die of his injuries. Because as killing him would probably not be very good right now. So I'll cast it at first level.
Okay. What are you giving him back?
Let me roll. It's not overly a lot, but this should at least maybe stop the bleeding and that. 5 points of health back.
Okay.
Not a huge ton, but if that, and I'll see if that, stops his dying on the floor bleeding. But
I mean, he wasn't bleeding out. It's just there was blood everywhere from the slashing.
yeah, I just don't want him to die on us. Callan accidentally, kills him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend
It would be
my
an
free
accident.
my free action is just gonna be to say to Callan, don't kill him, because I presumably just came up and saw Callan slash blood everywhere.
Okay. Klein, what are you doing? You're on the ladder still.
Cool, I'll go as far as I can.
With Ra in the way, you would be able to make it all the way to the top, but enough to see the whole room.
Enough to see it all. Would I be able to take an action as well?
For spellcasting, yeah.
Cool. Then I shall cast...
We're just gonna do that for the sake of it. Does that work? Yeah, that works.
I'll cast Hold Person whenever I find it on my sheet.
Okay.
So I got too many spells to go through.
Oh no.
I know.
Oh no.
Right, there we go. So is it a saving throw?
What kind?
Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom. Okay.
Yeah.
And he has advantage.
Okay.
Cool, of course.
Whiz. Okay. That's not right either. 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15.
Oh, okay. Then you match.
Attacker wins.
Oh, cool.
Yep, we always play attacker wins.
Nice.
So he is held. What's the extent of held? Is it just he can't move?
I'm sure he's like fully like
Oh my
You're
God.
paralyzed.
Yeah.
So he can't do
Paralyzed.
anything.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not until he makes the save again.
Okay.
That's good.
Whole
I suppose.
person is pretty epic.
How long does whole person last?
It's a concentration.
Yeah,
So-
but like, I think it's up to at least a minute or 10.
Yeah, it's 1 minute.
1 minute.
So 10 rounds is, or until he breaks the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, or he makes the save on his turn. Which
Right.
probably could be next.
Balhorn.
Yes.
Way down there. What are you doing?
I will try and pick myself up.
Being as tall as you are, there's no problem with this.
Yes.
Just
See,
an image.
me drinking that potion, it's coming handy.
All I can imagine is you sticking your foot out and you're putting your hands to, like help somebody hoist them up. You put your foot in there and just flipped yourself over.
And is Tacit there right next?
He is, yes.
Alright, I will go Tacit. We need to make sure that everybody is safe upstairs. Can I trust you to go up there? And then I look to the guards and I say, I'll make sure nobody follows you.
He nods at Browhorn.
Okay.
And then I will say to the guards, we mean no harm.
It's a lot of talking per turn, but yeah. Alright, any actions?
I will. Yeah, no, I'll just ready anybody that tries to approach the stairs. I will push them in the direction of the net and not in the direction of.
Not the hole.
Of the hole. The giant pit. Alright, Tacit, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay. I'd like to go where the others are. Tad bit difficult.
I was gonna say, you go as far as Klein is on the ladder.
Yeah. You can just climb over me.
Look at that big old butt in your face.
Yeah.
You big disgrace.
So,
So yeah,
Where
you're
is-
below
where
elephant
is-
butt.
where is Mr. McDuda Taika Waititi right now?
Mr. What?
We're
Tycho.
Tycho.
He's paralyzed.
I was gonna say, you can't see because right now Klein is at the top of the ladder, so you aren't
Okay.
able to reach over
There's
to everything.
Ryko there and that. So
All
if
you're
I
seeing
was
is a
to
full
move
moon?
myself
Yeah,
to the other side, I can make a shot from, and I can hit him even if he's behind 3/4 cover. So am I able to, from where I am, maneuver myself so that he is exposed?
I just said no. You're not able to see anything on the floor. You're underneath Klein on the ladder.
Not from up the ladder. It was like you said that, and I was like, oh, okay, so maybe I'll try something different. If I was to go
But
up
you
there.
can't see anything on this floor. You're below him. So
So what I'm saying is I can't look around from underneath.
DM says
no, you're
no.
look where you're at. Look where you're at.
Tacit, you
Not
can
You
see
are-
on the ladder, but
You can see the lovely roof
alright.
from underneath.
Alright, I'll just climb to where he is.
That's what I said. That's as far as you
And
made
that's
it.
the
And
whole
you
turn.
can't be on it.
Mhm.
Guards. They're gonna make their move towards Balhorn.
Okay.
They only have 20 though. One. Oops.
Oh no, I told them not down the hole.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this.
Well, no one listens, Balhorn, so
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It's close as he's gonna get. 1, 2. And the other guy, he's gonna be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as far as I can go. You're holding your action. What were you doing to this guy?
If anybody was attempting to go up the stairs, I was going to push them away, but push
Okay.
them like.
Obliterate them.
So that's a strength versus their dex.
Oh, great.
17 for me.
No, one slipped away.
Yeah, so he's on the ladder. The ladder is getting a little shaky with all the weight on it. But back to the
Okay.
top, Gryko. What's your new
Okay.
plan as you see your uncle get eviscerated by swords?
Oh my god, my fourth new plan. Right. I'm gonna take the
Plan A through E is failed.
F2 subsection 3. I'm gonna take my fancy neckerchief off with all of the flowers and the birds on it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stuff it in Tycho's mouth.
He's over on the other side of the room with you right now.
Yeah,
Wait.
so I'm gonna
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna mount him. So I'm on top of him. I'm still holding the bag. In fact, yeah, that's a good point. Do I give the bag to Callan?
I mean, I would say the bag is half burned, so the coin is visible.
Okay, DM, do I have enough action? This is in this action economy to put the coin in my pocket and then
Your
stuff.
I'm gonna say. I'm
Or
gonna
is it just
say
one or the other?
taking things in and out of your pocket is just gonna be a bonus action.
Okay, cool. So coin in pocket, bonus action, and stuff neckerchief in Tycho's paralyzed mouth, main action. Is that okay?
That works.
Cool. So some halfling on halfling action at the moment.
Some halfling on halfling stuffing going on.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
filling of orifices.
Orifices.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. So
Next.
I just gotta check this paralyzed real quick.
Cool.
I am 392.7652% sure that he can only get out of it or do anything.
So
He
when
remakes
he
the
when he
weapon, so
struggles, is he able to talk?
Pretty sure he can't.
Well, that's why I
Yeah.
was stuffing my mouth.
Okay.
Stuffing his mouth.
Just in case.
Then he is going to struggle. What's the saving throw on it?
15.
But which attribute?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay. And he has advantage on all magical effects against him. What is it? I didn't roll for advantage. That's why.
What are we doing? Is he trying to break the save again?
Yeah.
He got a 17.
Oh no. You're too
So-
slow.
He breaks free. And he's gonna cast Time Stop.
Oh, I knew
Oh
it.
yeah, I read that. I was like,
I
yeah,
knew it.
cool.
I knew it. Do I have a chance, do I have a reaction to dispel with my ring?
Everybody
Isn't it
free.
third level? Isn't it third?
Like, do I
level
have
third
a
level?
No, it just says a spell. There's no, level.
That's his
It's
madness.
any spell.
I need an Arcana check from you to know what he's casting.
Arcana, okay, that's fair, but I hope I can do this anyway.
Guys, this is a DM's worst nightmare. This is the BBC
17.
trying to escape.
Exactly. He's like, yes, I get to do the cool thing now. I need to
17
escape
is a
and panic.
17 high
Let
enough
me use
to
my
yet?
own.
It is
ninth
not.
level
It's a
spell.
9th level spell.
Yeah,
guys.
exactly. He's like, I need to use my 9th level spell. He is desperate.
So mine is a 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, that's what the time stop spell does. And if if I remember, because I did
Ooh,
have it.
I get 5 turns.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put my
Sorry.
can I
sorry.
put my hand up real quick? Just one thing.
What's that?
Uh, not to be
I don't wanna
that
die.
guy. Yeah. One, I don't want to die, but I looked up time stop. That is a
Uh-oh.
fucking high level, but the components
Mhm.
for it is a V, and I believe V means verbal.
Yeah.
He's
His
got something in his
mouth's
mouth.
gagged.
And I put my I've stuffed his mouth so he can't say anything.
Also, if I remember time stop, if you do anything like harmful within that affects the environment around you, the spell ends. If I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
he
about
can't
the
he
spell.
can't commit to any attacks.
It's an escape mechanism, though, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just planning to
Yeah.
run the fuck away.
He's also Greico did bring up a good point though. He is gagged, so
So hold on,
He
Yeah,
he
but
did.
the DM
I
says
mean,
that
it's
He
the
broke it.
yeah, it's the
Cast
DM's
spell,
decision,
so he
but I'm
can't
just
cast
saying.
spell. Okay.
yeah.
It's the same.
Unless does he have an arcane focus?
Yeah.
No, the focus
Maybe
negates
I
the
mean-
the
DM just has
material
something that
component, but-
maybe the Tycho just has something that says you don't need to have the verbal component. You know?
Tycho says, "Fuck you,
I
buddy."
mean, if he was a sorcerer, he could do silent spell, which is a thing.
Exactly, subtle
He's-
spell. Yeah,
Greco, you've been that guy.
you've opened a can of worms.
I am that guy.
I have no
Tycho
problem.
just uses his tongue to push out the gag and then he can speak.
He's good with
Yeah.
his tongue.
Tongue strength.
All right, then
Yeah.
he's already done his bonus and action. He is gonna move away. Do any of you want attack of opportunity?
Oh,
I'll
is
take
it
that.
Crikey still laying on top of him?
Well, actually, yeah, is Greico on top of him?
Yeah,
Oh, we're really
Sorry,
fucking
when-
empty at the
When
moment
was he?
here.
So you're just on, but
He
he's not
said
prone.
He mounted
He
Greico
mounted
to a
him.
table
But he-
to put this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mountain Tycho.
you would have to. He's resisting, but he's not prone, because he teleported and got up.
So Greico's getting
Yeah.
a piggyback from his uncle. Is
Yeah,
that
but
what I'm
then,
getting here?
when Klein put him in the whole person,
Yeah.
like, Greico said, "I'm mounting him and putting a thing in his mouth."
Well, you're mounting a standing person.
Yeah, it's just like going on someone's shoulders or like.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not complaining. You do what you need to do,
Yep.
DM.
But do you
Um,
want to go with him or do you want to resist him moving?
Are we taking an opportunity of attack?
Yeah, I'm punching him.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's going away from me, I'm punching him.
All right. Roll for your punch.
Poke him in the eyes.
That's a hit.
Yeah. And I'm gonna expel all of the charges on my charging gloves with this one. So I'm gonna roll my damage and I'm gonna add 9.
Make him Blanco.
So that's
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
9, 16.
So 11 in total, and then plus 9, so that's 20 damage.
All right. So as you punch him, you smack him off the railing. He falls. Blump. Blump.
Oh.
Blump.
Ah.
He is dead on the ground.
Yeah.
necromancy, necromancy.
Spare the dying, anyone?
Nope.
There's a range
He's
limit in that.
Dead.
He fell 100 feet.
He is dead.
It's still good. It's still good.
Actually, no. The basin is 100 feet plus. Was that another 50 right there? He fell 150 feet.
It's still
Well, on
good.
the
It's
plus
just a
side,
bit
it was
sick. It's
Greico.
still good.
I mean, Greico did it, so it's not like we killed his uncle.
Wow, wow,
Actually-
wow.
Klein, you can let go of the ladder and just drop straight down on top of that other guard.
All right. The other guards, they collapse.
I knew it.
Necromancy!
I knew there was some kind of magic shit involving this.
Told you it was a
Magic
heretic.
shit.
And
Yeah,
as you watched Greico punch his uncle out the window, and hearing the thumping as he hit the roofs, the 4 roofs on his way down, you look about yourselves and realize you just murdered one of the wizards.
The what, sorry?
Murdered one of the wizards.
I
Oh,
I
that one.
hereby declare that Gryko needs a cuddle. I'm gonna go and give Gryko a cuddle and tell him everything's alright.
Okay, you go over and cuddle him.
I'm just gonna stand there and look at Callan. Like, I'm gonna say in Elvish. What the fuck do we do now?
I'm going to respond back in Elvish and say, I don't know, but he attacked Greco. We saw that. We needed to save our friend. I'm going to switch back till Common and say, Greco, are you okay?
I don't know if he's laughing or crying.
He's crying.
He's crying.
He's just laughing maniacally about how he killed his uncle.
Klein, what evil possessed him, Klein? What happened? He was a normal person before. Now he's just a fucking blob.
What happened, Greco?
And I need the 4 of you, actually all 5 of you up on this floor to do a perception check.
Perception, this is when the tower's going to collapse.
Balhorn, are you coming up after you saw everyone collapse?
I got a 9.
This is when
I got a 24. That was pretty good.
That is an 8.
26. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do I get an advantage on this one, Dan?
It's not smell.
No.
It's not on smell.
Is this spell a really cool tower spell that it creates a
kills
tower?
everyone inside once time.
No. You can make it. Yeah, like, it might fall apart, but you can make a tower, and it's really cool.
I got a 16 on my perception.
Okay, so 16 and up. You see the glow from Gryko and Callan resonating. They're like glowing at the same time. The bright yellow color.
Callan, your soul. What's happened to it?
Have a soul?
What?
And Gryko, your soul as well. Look, you're glowing. You're absolutely glowing.
Oh, what is? I think it's something in my pocket.
I'll take out the coin. Oh, I'll search over myself, pat myself down, and figure it. Would I be able to tell, looking down, where, for example, it's coming from the coin pouch or whatever?
It is, yes.
Right. So I'll reach into it and bring out the handful of coins. Obviously, one of them being the coin from way back.
Mm-hmm.
And bring it out. And
so as you bring it out, if you hold it in your palm, almost like a compass, a little light points up and forward.
Forward in which way? Is forward as in?
Forward as in the direction you're facing currently.
Right,
so that would be to the northwest.
Okay, and is that going towards that arcane thing that he is, or is it?
No.
Can we tell? There's nothing in. It's not pointing to anything within the room that I can see.
No, not that you're aware of.
Can I? I'm just looking at the light and the point. Can I? If I move over to my character's, my right, but it's your screen's left. Does the point move in any way?
Not really, because you only moved 5 feet, and on the broad scale of things that exist, 5 feet's not that big of a distance.
Okay. I'll try moving further over towards that balcony direction, or to the left. So yeah, does it do anything now? Which direction does it still say the same?
It's still same direction, because again, that's
in the course of several miles. 20.
Yeah, you've moved 50 feet in the course of miles and miles away.
This because I'm assuming this is pointing when you said north, the isle. Can I roll an intelligence check to make the connection between coin and story of like child and shit that we heard about in North Matterhorn and all that? Because that's where my thought process is going right
If you want a
now.
history check, yeah.
Yeah, history check. See if I can figure out things. My first bad roll of the day, a 7.
You think it's pointing to the wall?
That's your intelligence for you there.
Yeah, my +1. Well, it's pointing to that wall. Whether it's pointing to that wall or something on the other side of that wall is that wall.
That's what I moved to check. I think it's pointing off something far off. Nothing in here.
What about your coin, Greco?
You see Greco silently hand the coin to Klein, place it in his palm with 2 hands, and Greco goes out to the balcony and kneels down and just starts sobbing again.
Yes, Klein looks at the coin. It's the same thing where a few inches above the coin itself, a little small thread-like light points off to the southwest, or
Northwest.
northwest.
It's going about northwest. But I strongly recommend we leave this place.
Oh yeah, we've just committed murder in a very popular town. We should probably leave the town, period, not just the tower.
Oh well. Let's get down to the basement level. Ground level.
Well, let's make sure Greco's okay. First of all, have you checked him for any wounds? Does he need healing?
I look back over to Greco and give him a pat down and say, Greco, I'm so sorry for what happens, but I need to know, are you hurt?
No, my body's fine. Thanks for asking, Klein. I grasp Klein's hand and give it a nice squeeze.
And from that, I can tell you're mentally stable as well.
Stable as you'll get.
But Greco, we must leave this tower now.
Yeah, let's.
Is there any mementos you want from here, Greco?
That's
Reminder of our.
a hell of a question to ask.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Just
Do you
I
want to remember
think it
do you
from
want
our
something to
journey.
remember the day you killed your uncle?
DM, I would like to. I've already got a potion and some scrolls in my pocket. I don't know what they are, but I would like to pick up the ledger book that Tico was showing me
Okay.
about the regions and their tax, and
Ledger
I'll just
book?
take that. And
Klein, isn't that heresy?
Yeah, it's the book is a very comprehensive of where the money flows and to whom.
Is that what it's called?
Sure.
On the front, you just see in golden text,
By
a very
Thomas
comprehensive
Jefferson.
of to the money from who the money flows. Just in very
by
bold
by Tico Lymabee.
I confess everything.
That's all good bookstores.
If I were
This
to
is
do it,
memoir,
this is
yeah.
how I would have done it.
My word to do it, yeah.
Produced by
Allegedly,
Puffin
this
Book.
is what I would be doing right now.
Yeah, and published by Puffin.
All right. So as you look about the room and collect a few things that you wanna grab on your way out, we are gonna end there.
Right.
Oh.
So how's Greco gonna take this? Like, I know he's distraught now, but what's the outcome of this shit gonna be? This shit
Murder.
bad. Like, I got banned from a city for putting a guard to sleep with an arrow. What's our consequences gonna be for killing a very important wizard in a sandball team?
Ra,
No,
Who knows?
nice.
you're,
Ra,
Ra,
no one
you're
knows we
overlooking
killed him.
something. No
His
one knows
body
we
is
killed him.
literally lying outside of this tower.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they still don't know we were here.
Ra,
Yeah.
how many people have we murdered?
A fair
None.
amount, but most of those have been outside of cities, like in the wilderness and shit.
I mean,
Right,
Worf
yeah, but
Worf
how
is
many
currently
people have
being
murdered
chased
here?
at the moment because of bodies
That
he
is
dumped for you all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
Oh.
true. The bodies that Tiket, Callan, and all that, and me, I was there too, killed.
Yeah, you bunch of murderers.
You insulted the combat, so that's this
I
on your
did.
hands.
Whoa.
was
Yes,
quite-
you
The
did.
DM started the combat.
Yeah.
The
I
DM
was
called-
just making
I
sure
I-
Callan didn't get hurt, so I didn't have to use
We
my
wanted,
medic.
we
I put
wanted
this
to not
solely
kill them,
on
and Ra was out
Greco.
of nowhere. Yeah, Ra
This
was out of
murder-
nowhere with his bow and just
He
This
was-
murder was sponsored by Greco.
He was told to
Murderers.
put the thing down, and you didn't put the thing down.
Ah.
And that justifies you attacking him, DM.
Always.
You know,
The thing is, Tycho. The thing is, you're saying this, but this is Tycho, not the DM. Like Tycho definitely would have done that shit.
Yeah,
but
he's all about power and megalomaniac.
so
definitely-
You defied him in his home and didn't
I
take
just
his
have to
tea.
say-
Charlie.
Greco
was.
something really, really good, right? Because that the creeper, that monster that the DM posted to us, that was a CR 12. So Gryko 1v1 something that was meant to take on a whole party basis.
Yeah.
He did it. He managed to survive the 2 or 3 rounds that it took us to get there. Yeah, I'm surprised because I'm pretty sure that thing could have fucked him up.
It's getting close, I think, from looks
By
of
the
it.
way, it was an archmage that you were fighting,
You
correct?
can have a
Yeah.
look at it. Have a look at
Okay.
it, Greg. It's on the.
Yeah, it's in the channel.
Okay.
It's a very. That's why we were going ooh, because I saw the
Skips,
spells
skips,
and I saw the
skips.
resistances.
Okay, Archmage.
I mean, it's
Okay.
above Ballhorn's big ass thing in the chat.
Why would you want
Big
to
one.
I'm not sure why that's there.
Because it was Clive going up the ladder, and it's like big grey ass.
Well, I'm
Oh,
quite
wow.
sure that's the only view Ket could see because I was on the ladder.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah. Wow.
See,
said
I
that's
had
the
faith
album?
because I had faith because if you did beat him out on initiative, he's not like he has 99, which you probably could do a decent chunk of if you beat him, which I was confident. But
With his charge gloves, if he hesitated at all about killing his uncle, he would have been decimated.
yeah,
He had to have gone at this with the intent to destroy him.
Just using non-lethal damage, you know?
Yeah, right.
Yep.
non-lethal damage. Yeah.
I'm sorry for taking so much time in that, guys, but
No,
That's okay.
That's
Fine,
cool.
man. Don't worry.
We were enjoying it.
I was very disappointed that there was no dramatic German Nazi scream as he fell off the roof.
That was intense. I honestly, like, my notebook is like, okay, I'm gonna do this now because that's sensible. I'm like, oh no, can't do that. I'm gonna do this now. Next 10 minutes later, oh, can't do that.
And you're about to jump out the
Gryko
window as well.
wants to run away
Oh,
from his
man.
uncle. Suddenly his whole
Yeah.
party shows up to murder him. He's like, oh, I'll work with this now, I guess.
I thought he was
Yeah,
gonna turn me into
I mean,
spaghetti.
I tried to keep him alive, but you know, I guess in some famous quotes, peace was never an option. You know what I mean?
So Greg, so Raz working for the enemy.
Yep. And
Pretty much.
can we safely say that you all attacked him and I just put the defensive spell up there?
You
Balhorn
held
and-
person.
Balhorn
Yours is
and
the
Taffet
equivalent
didn't
of
do
mine.
anything.
It's basically the same thing.
Balhorn has blood on his hands. Never.
Oh, okay. Well, Tacit's completely innocent then. Is he the only one who
Balhorn,
didn't
you just
try
went
and kill
push.
anyone?
You just pushed some guards and killed them with your touch.
Yeah.
No.
It's like Batman. He's absolutely fine.
So I'll let you know before I couldn't cast a time stop. He was gonna call the dragon.
Oh shit!
That was his only thing. Since he couldn't attack any of you, he was gonna call the dragon.
That's
Oh my
very lucky.
God.
That's very lucky we countered that, then, isn't it?
But
Well, it's
but
far away.
but now you have the problem of it is now a dragon in the area without a master.
That's fine.
That is
This is
very
how we can be the
Gryko.
heroes.
Gryko wants a mount.
Breaker of chains.
Dragon Rider Gryko.
Yep.